expecting. I wasn't expecting anyone to show up that fast. So okay, hold on. I wasn't prepared. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, the one and only world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64, and welcome to everybody's favorite day of the week, super delayed Sunday Funday. I hope you all got your snacks and all that good stuff. Yeah, the fact that we even, I decided screw it. You know, that's it. I just decided to say screw it. I know it's later. I know. I know. I know we're not going to have as many viewers. I get it. It's fine. Screw it. We're still doing it. I got snacks. I got 2 peanut butter and jellies. I got Rita's water ice. I don't know if you ever had that. And I got some water. So you know what? Screw it. We're in this thing. We're in it. We're going to hop on Red Dead. We're going to hop on Red Dead. We're going to see if we get into anything interesting or intriguing. Screw it. It's on, you know what I'm saying? It's no, we're not going to have our boy Casper here. That does suck, I don't know if we'll have ASM. Probably not. Who even knows if we'll have Lame LT. But, as long as we have me in the game, it'll be like the good old days, right? It'll be like the good old days. Yep, Red Dead 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 online. Of course, this is a PC version. So if you don't have a PC, you won't be able to, hop in. Game. So if you don't have it on PC, I don't think you're gonna be able to play, dude. But it's fine. I'm sure we'll meet some intriguing characters. We got it. It's me. It's me, Timothy. It's you. We got this. I've never seen that happen before. We got this. It's still me. You know. Hold on. We got it. I'm sure we'll run. Like I said, I'm sure we'll run into some interesting characters here that'll help carry the stream. You get what I'm saying to me? Can I join? Do you have it? Okay, you can join, but do you have it on PC? You gotta have it on PC. If you don't have it on PC, you can't join. And when we play Fortnite, don't you play on Xbox? No, I'd love for you to join, but yeah, see, if you don't have it on PC, you can't join. I'd love for you to join, but you can't because you don't have it on PC. And this game doesn't have crossplay. By the way, I'm going to refer to you guys as chat when we're playing the game. Just because people, Red Dead players, tend to think it's weird when you're streaming. So I'm not going to call you all out by name. Because then it seems like I'm talking to nobody. But if I say chat, everyone knows I'm streaming. This water ice is delicious. I'm not even joking with you. Game takes forever to load. I know. Whew. That was delicious. Okay. Okay, hold on, chat. Let's see if anybody's around. See if anybody's around. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard someone screaming, chat, but I'm not sure. Also, it's a little stuttering at first. Just give it a few seconds and everything will be good. Yeah, it's a little early first minute side effect of when I first start streaming, so it'll resolve itself as more of the map was in. I was in Saint Denis because that's where people were last night, so if we want to find ourselves some interesting characters, probably gonna have to make our way back to Valentine. So off the Valentine we go. Okay. You guys want to go to Valentine? I'm sure you want to go to Valentine. I want to go to Valentine. So let's go to Valentine. Off to Valentine. Here we go. You got any cowboy songs, Timothy? Any cowboy songs for us to sing on our way? Look, you can see it loaded in. Whoa there. Whoa. Calm down, friend. Calm down. Look, you can see it. You can see the map barely loading in. That's being stupid. It's being stupid. You can see it. It's not really loading in. It's being dumb. It will eventually. It's a side effect of me streaming and freaking. I don't know what that guy's problem. Whoa! Why are you shooting at me? I didn't even do anything. The heck are you talking about? Oh well, it'll probably okay. There we go. Okay. We'll get out of here. We'll get the Valentine. You know what? We'll get the Valentine. Everything will be okay. Everything will be all good. We'll meet some intriguing characters. Make the stream worthwhile. You know what I'm saying? By the way, is the resolution straight for you guys? I'm gonna leave these two guys alone. Whoa. See that smoke up there? You think, chat? Should we check it out? Should we check it out, chat? Should we? What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm friendly. I'm friendly. I just came over here to see what the commotion was all about. I mean you no harm. Oh, you're doing a bounty. Okay. I get it. See, I completely get it. Well, I'll leave you on your way, miss. I'm sorry for interrupting you. And I'll be on my way. You see, we're not going to harass that person. Chat, they're doing freaking bounties. I just wanted to know what the noise. What the heck is that? Why is there? Oh, okay. Poor heart. Yeah, you're scared. I'm like, what the heck is that? No, we're not. I just wanted to see what the commotion was. That was it. We'll be on our way. I really should have shot her. Should I have shot? Not her. Her bounty. I should have shot the bounty, chat. That's what I should have done. I should have shot the bounty. It would have been funny. It would have been funny. I'm not going to though, because I'm by myself right now. I don't have anyone to back me up. So we're gonna be nice here. We're gonna be nice, because if I get into a fight, like I'm all on my own. So it's just me versus them. So we're gonna be nice. Oh! Oh, good. I'm not doing anything, sir. I didn't mean to run into him. What do you think, Timothy? What do you think? Give me your opinion. Nice or not so nice? What should we be? What do you think? You think we should try to be nice to people and only defend ourselves if need be, or should we go around antagonizing people? It's up to you. Me personally, I don't really have a preference. I guess it really just depends on the person. My horse has got that stamina. My horse has got that stamina. He's got that stamina. Stamina. Isn't that a funny word? Stamina. My horse has got that stamina. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stop. My horse has totally got that stamina. What was that? Oh, yeah, cool. We're almost here, chat. We're almost here. Good old Valentine. Where fortunes turn, bullets fly, and people bake pies. At least that's what my mammies told me. Really? Is no one here? Is there actually no one here at the moment? There's no one here. You know what? Maybe let's switch sessions. Let's just switch sessions. Maybe someone else will be here somewhere else because it's so weird. No one was in San Denis. No one in Valentine. What the heck? Someone's got to be somewhere. Sorry, I'm looking at something. I know the game takes forever to load. I hate it too. I know it takes forever to load. It is annoying. But we must deal with it for the sake of fun. And who doesn't like fun, right? You like fun, chat? I like fun. I like fun, so we gotta deal with this game's long loading time for the fun. I swear, the NPCs talk about the most random stuff, bro. Oh look, there's someone. Whoa, sir, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. I'm not looking for any trouble, okay? Chat, we're not looking for trouble, right? No, we're not. See, we're not looking for trouble. I'm just here to say hello. That's all. I promise you. A fair how do you do? I just switched sessions because no one else was in Valentine or Saint Denis in my last session. That's it. That's it. I'll leave you. I'll leave you on your merry way. I'll leave you on your merry way. I swear. Chat, I didn't want to mess with that guy. I just literally. I swear. I don't know what it is. It's like the last few games I've gotten in, Saint Denis and Valentine have been all but dead, and those are usually the two hot spots. Where's everyone at? Strawberry? No, that's a joke, by the way, chat. Hello again, sir. Yes, hello to you too, AI. I hate how you have to take your mask off every time you want to buy a beer. Like it's such a waste of time. It's not even like okay, I get maybe the whole face coverings, but just like the eyes, it's like why? We're gonna get drunk. I don't know why we're gonna get drunk. We're just gonna get drunk. Who doesn't like getting drunk, right? Getting drunk equals fun time.
What is the difference between Sonic and a blue popsicle?
One's not drunk. Also, hello, Lamo
Which
to you.
one?
Welcome to the stream.
Hi. Hello. How do you do?
I'm drinking drinks with this random guy in a saloon for some reason.
Okay. I have the ultimate Undertale question.
What's that?
Were Asgore and Toriel alive at the time of the war?
Actually, that is a really good question. That is
Because
actually really good.
you see a goat man with a trident in the intro, but the thing about that there is, uh, we know there's at least two different unrelated goat monsters out there, and what's to say that that couldn't have been Asgore's parents or something, you know? Also, the only person who was alive from before the war that we know for sure is Gerson the turtle. You remember him, right? The shopkeeper?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. So, there's him.
Please don't shoot at me, sir.
Um,
I'm not crazy. I'm streaming and talking to someone on Discord. Please don't shoot at me. I promise you, I'm not crazy. I'm not drunk. I'm not hearing voices. No, okay. Yeah, I do remember Gersel though.
Yeah, no one else in the underground seems to remember humans or even know what humans look like, other than Alphys, who's been studying them, Toriel and Asgore, who had Kara, and Gerson, who was alive from before the war.
I'm gonna pass out. Oh no.
Can you actually get blackout drunk?
Yeah, you can. I can go do it. I can actually
Wouldn't it
go do
be
it.
funny if there's like a in GTA? It's like if you go and you get drunk, but somehow you just like wake up 5 minutes later, the screen's been black and a bunch of stuff has been happening, and you're just in like the middle of a bank heist or something.
You can, as you can see, here we go. I blacked out. Dang it.
Wasted.
No, yeah, you can, but you can actually black out. There's no point in doing it, but you can.
It's kind of funny.
It is funny, but I think I'm gonna have to wait now. Oh nope! See, look, now I'm somewhere else. Where am I?
This
Where?
is what alcoholism does to a man.
Don't. That's why you shouldn't do it. I'm still in Valentine, but I'm over here. Imagine, I've had my character actually appear on the train tracks before. Why is that guy red over there? I didn't fight him. Did he beat me up when I was drunk or something? I
So you're
think.
playing Red Dead Online, or
Yeah, I'm playing Red Dead Online. Obviously, we were supposed to do this earlier, but I had some things come up, and so it was originally going to be me, ASM, Casper, and Marson, but it's just me now because
oh, by the way, I missed
complications.
the last episode of Albert Lloyd. So what happened there?
Basically, I finally got him to join a gang,
He
and
joined a gang.
well, he's come close to joining a gang. To be honest, it's
How,
such an eventful episode. I recommend you go back and watch it, but it lasted over 5 hours, so
I don't think I'm getting through that.
I stayed there that entire time.
Well, I probably would have stayed there the entire time, but I'm not sure I want to go back and watch all that. If I do, I'll have to do it over several days.
Sir, did you beat me up? Did you beat me up when I freaking? No, I'm being serious. Did you fight me? You're red. You're red. That means you've done something to me. What did you do to me? What did you do? Oh no! Please, 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 please! No, no!
Is that a player or something?
Yeah, it is. No, no! I didn't want to kill him. I just killed a man in cold blood. No, no! Grab the
What
hat!
player is?
He's gonna come back for me. I don't want to fight him.
Just get out of the game. Go
No,
into a new server.
no, that's not. That's not. I can't do that. That's not fair. Oh no! Please, sir, please. It was an accident. I
He
swear.
already respawned.
Yeah, he did. He responded. Wait, sir, please, please, please. I swear it was an accident. Oh no! I didn't mean to. He was red. I didn't mean to punch him in the face. I was just gonna aim. I was just going to aim my guns at him. Now I'm. What the heck? Did it crash? Did it crash? Oh my god, it crashed.
La mayonnaise.
Oh my god, it crashed. It just. Why does it keep crashing? This is not a joke. Something on here is made. Is it Java?
It was me, Barry.
Oh, it's not you. But so for some reason it keeps crashing. It's something it does not like. I don't know what it is, but some type of program or something it does not like.
Maybe it doesn't like Sega.
No, it likes Sega. No, but I mean
Okay,
like,
Sega Slayer, I have the idea of a lifetime here. A fun little alternate history.
what's that?
So Sega, what if the Master System fails in Europe and so like let's just say Nintendo gets a better start or some other company goes in or whatever, and Sega sticks to the arcades, and as a sort of consequence, Butterfly, let's say Sonic 1 is somehow still made and releases as an arcade game. How do you think it does?
I don't know. Probably like Sonic the Hedgehog, the arcade game in our own timeline.
Well, I mean, this is a little different, right? Like, uh, 'cause it's, Sonic 1. How did the arcade games play? Because I'm talking about like actual Sonic one, you know, because this wouldn't be an established IP and stuff, so it wouldn't be able to run off the name, you know.
The original, the Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game, that's more so. I believe it uses the exact same engine and like layout. I believe it's just a ROM hack of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. To be honest with you, I'm not even joking with you. Like they're so similar. If you actually see them side by side, the arcade version of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker and the Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game. But honestly, I do not know how it play out. I mean, you'd have to
If I
change.
search up Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game, I get Sega Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic
Yes,
Games.
Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the game I'm talking about. I believe
Wasn't
it.
that Japanese only or something?
Yeah, it was.
So do you think Sonic won if it was just in our? No, the thing is, it probably would release in America too, right? I mean, without the Genesis, Sonic probably doesn't exist.
No,
To be honest.
he for sure doesn't exist because without the Genesis, this is what I was gonna say. Without the Genesis, there is no reason for Sega to hold a mascot contest. You see what I'm saying? So Alex Kidd would
Well,
probably
Alex
just.
Kidd probably still isn't working, so they might have a contest there, but it's
But
very
no, but I'm
unlikely
saying
that
like
this.
there's no reason for them to have a mascot contest in the arcade. You know what I'm saying? If you're in arcade, you don't really like if you're just in the arcade business. There's really no need for you to have a mascot. You just release arcade games.
I guess it's fair, yeah.
I mean, this is just me, like, okay, arguably, guys, like,
Do you think though, if Sega would almost certainly be a third-party developer though for Nintendo or whatever might take Sega's place, right? So do you
they're,
think they might?
they already,
So do you think they would? What?
in our timeline, they already still were a third-party developer, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, but they'd be more of a third party. You know what I mean, right? Like they'd be on arcades and Nintendo, and I don't know. I don't. I'm too lazy to come up with another one. So let's just say like
PC
Nokia
Engine.
does
No,
something.
literally, it would just be the PC Engine, or TurboGrafx 16.
Uh,
That would,
Look, whatever comes in or replaces it does not really matter. You understand the point.
no, I'm just saying, but yeah, in our own timeline, the third console was TurboGrafx 16. So without Sega, there's just NEC and Nintendo. So
What about like Nokia? Do you think the 3DO could succeed? When did the 3DO come out? Was that like SNES and Genesis like that time?
that's like '93. That's far off.
93. That's when the 3DO came out.
No, it might have been. It was either '93. It was either like mid '93 or '94. It's later on because it's 32 bit.
Allow me to look it up real quick. When did the 3DO release?
Oh, there's two people here. They probably think I'm crazy.
Dang, 1993, really?
I told you.
And
Hello,
that's in North America. Oh my gosh.
hello,
Wait, why
sir.
did it release in NA first instead of Europe?
Good. I promise you, I'm not crazy. First off, I promise you, I'm not crazy, and I'm not talking to myself. I am both streaming and talking to someone on Discord, so I'm not crazy. That's first off.
Okay, are you talking to someone online?
Yeah, I am talking to someone else.
Tell them I said they're a poop nose.
No. What are you doing, farming? Or attempting to farm at least?
Dang, the 3DO went on to 1996.
Are you playing hide and seek back here or something? Because you're
My
just
god, it was
hiding behind this.
$700? Yeesh, whoever expected... Did anyone ever expect a 3DO to actually somewhat succeed?
Yes.
Like, with a price tag of $700 and a release date in 1993, like, okay, PlayStation is almost out at this point, right? Sega and Nintendo are firmly in the game. It's like, how did anyone expect this to do well? $700 price tag?
Why is there a random
Like,
tent here?
really?
Am I an idiot or has this always been here? I don't think I've ever seen this.
Would you happen to know off the top of your head how much a Super Nintendo and Genesis cost?
Yes, I do.
Like, when they released? You do?
Yeah.
How much?
The Genesis.
I think the Genesis was a little cheaper, right?
Yeah, the Genesis was 130, right, and the Super Nintendo was at the time 150. But by the time But by the time price cuts came, the Super Nintendo had went down to the thing about the Super Nintendo. It never got big price cuts. It would always go right back to its standard price. No, actually, no, I'm wrong. Okay, release date. No, okay, I got it mixed up. Release date. The Super Nintendo out of the box was $189.99, right? And the
Okay, yeah.
and the Genesis was 150. But by the time price cuts came around, you could get a Genesis for around $99 and a Super Nintendo for around 150. But the thing is about Nintendo, they never, even to this day, they still don't really run sales. So that you would have to get it on sale at like a Toys R Us or something. Other than that, the standard price
Now
never
that I
actually
now that
changed.
I think about it, that price sounds completely fair, but at the same time, these numbers don't mean anything because of inflation, right? So the actual worth of $189 or something like that you said, it's like that would be a lot more back
Well,
then
see,
in the
it
90s than
sounds
it would be
fair
today.
now. You kind of think it
It
sounds
sounds
fair,
fair now,
but
but it's like when you think about inflation, right?
no, but even disregarding inflation, at the time, Nintendo when the Super Nintendo first came out, right? Nintendo
Yeah.
was considered to be asking a lot more for compare because at the time, the Genesis had a stacked library, so right, well, at least it had a head start, so it had a pretty decent library, and it was cheaper and came with a pack-in title. So I mean, at the time, it all depends on prices, but at the Genesis would arguably always have a better price during the time frame.
It honestly sounds like the Genesis and SNES fight was incredibly fair. You know, Genesis was established for a while. They had a huge IP, Sonic the Hedgehog. They were out earlier, and they were cheaper. But Nintendo was already sort of in the door. They had many of the third parties on their side. Everyone knew what a Nintendo
No,
was.
the thing is, it was fair. The
It sounds
only
like a bit. It's no
it,
wonder like the this generation was so close, right?
Yeah,
Or at least
it
relatively
was
close.
so close. Well, see, the thing is, if we're looking actual generation numbers, right? So this is pre-Genesis discontinuation and stopping support. Um, yeah, the actual overall final fight was like I'm talking Xbox 360, PS3 levels of close. It was really close.
Yeah,
The,
Nintendo wins out in the end, but like barely, right?
they want Nintendo wins because they kept going. Like I said, you could get a Super Nintendo all the way up until like 2003, I believe. Was
Nah, I don't believe 2003.
No,
Maybe like
no, I know the
2000.
last. No, I'm serious. Up until like you could get the SNES two up until 2003. I'm serious.
If I discover time travel, I'll go back and see if I can.
But the thing is, obviously there was a Genesis three, but those numbers aren't counted because not only did Sega not really make that, they also didn't really release it. They just kind of licensed it, and so and also obviously they weren't making any more games for it. So you know. But I mean, yeah, the overall fight was insanely close. It was all around a fair playing field. Although
Such a shame that Sony had to come in and completely ruin the game.
I still hold the idea that had Sega not discontinued the Genesis, I don't know if they would have won, but I know they would have for sure kept it.
Hey, it's Mango.
It's ASM, really?
Yeah, hello?
Hello, ASM.
Is
How you
that
doing?
hello? Hey man, sorry I missed it. Or, cause,
You missed what? What did you
uh,
miss?
Sunday Funday.
You didn't miss Sunday Fun. Sunday Funny is
You,
going
you
on right
missed
now.
Sunday's going on right now.
Oh, my bad.
I
Uh,
I just
for some
started.
reason it just taken longer than I thought.
I screwed up. So I mean, if you're still down, I'm here right now. But
Okay.
I was just talking with Sega Slayer 64 about how fair the fourth generation console rules were.
no, yeah, dude, it really was. It really was a lot fair. Like, obviously, again,
This feels like the most equal that like the two companies ever were in the console.
yeah, yeah. I mean, by far, that's what
Like in
that's.
every other, it feels like every other generation, there's just like one company that goes out there and massively outsells everyone else.
No,
So it's like,
What was the fourth generation? Xbox
no,
360?
no, that's
no, fourth
Genesis,
gen is
Genesis, Super
SNES
Nintendo.
and
Um,
yeah. I don't know what the
also
first gen was. I just know the second gen was like Atari
the
domination, and then
first,
the third generation
the
is the
first,
NES coming into the scene and dominating Europe and Japan, not Europe, North America and Japan. and then after that you have the Genesis come in for the
The
fourth
first
generation.
generation. The first
And then
generation.
after that, you have the fifth generation where the apocalypse comes when Sony comes in. They basically kill Sega. They like massively shake up Nintendo, and then you've got the sixth generation come in. It's the cool one. Sega
No,
goes
no,
out with
no.
a
I'm not
bang.
crazy. I'm not crazy. Wait,
You've got
wait.
the X. You got the
No,
rise
listen,
of the
listen, listen. I'm
Xbox.
not crazy.
You
I'm
got
not crazy. I'm streaming. I'm streaming and I'm talking to people on Discord. Please, I'm not crazy. I swear. I'm not. I'm not just talking to myself. No, I'm not crazy. Please. I promise you, I'm not crazy. Look.
Water on a computer? I don't believe
You know
I'm
the
just
funny
lying.
thing, Sega Slayer, I can't hear what they're saying, so
I
to
know.
me, you sound crazy.
Listen, listen, guys. I'm not crazy. Please, please don't tell people about time I'm crazy. Please, I swear, I'm not crazy. No, no, I'm not a turkey. Please. Um, no. Let me tell you. I gotta turn my Discord volume down. Um,
Anyway, sixth generation would have been real cool if PlayStation 2 didn't exist and
here's
just
the
made
thing.
it really boring.
Here's the thing. Again, there's a lot of degree for Sega's failure in the fifth generation is mine. Hello, ASM. Just give me a second. I gotta. Yeah. Okay. Did you add me on Steam? You gotta add me on Steam, and then I'll invite you. You can
Sega
just
loses because of a poor marketing campaign releasing the system early and Sony's domination of it. Like, those are the three main things.
not
Yeah.
Sega's main failure was just that they first off they underestimated Sony. Yeah, that is number one. That is number one. They did underestimate Sony, but I think a bigger part of it, number one, is again no, a huge understatement is that Sonic genuinely could have saved Sega. Not saved. No, he could have saved them, but he couldn't. I don't want to make it like he could have. He could have
I
saved
don't
the
think
war.
Sonic could have. I don't think Sonic could have
No,
saved the Saturn, but I think he could have prevented it from being
from
as
yeah,
bad.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He could have saved Sega, not the Saturn. The Saturn was screwed either way. But he could have captured Sega some of that
No, I
mid
think
market
saving
share.
Sega is a little exaggerated.
No, it's not. I'm not, dude. It's not. It's not. I'm genuinely telling you. Had there been a Sonic game, the few extra console sales Sega would have actually made solely off the Saturn would have
I
been
don't
good
think that would
enough
be
for
enough to help the Dreamcast, though. That's the thing. I think
the Dreamcast didn't die because okay. So a lot of thing,
I mean
a big thing
Sega
is
was losing tons of money when the Dreamcast was out, right?
that's
Like
not okay. A
insane.
big part of the Dreamcast failure
To my
is not even.
knowledge, I'm pretty sure Sega was being funded by like its CEO, like pumping money into the company rather than
Okay,
like it was
so
making
let me
money.
explain. Let me explain. So, okay, a big majority, a lot of the Dreamcast failure is actually attributed to the Saturn, but in reality, most of it does not come from the Saturn, right? If you
Well, it's,
actually
it's sort of loosely tied to the Saturn.
loosely,
Sega
but it's
wasn't
not.
just
Most of it actually, believe it or not, because if you go back and you see the Dreamcast launch, it was actually really hyped. There was a lot of you couldn't get one. The stores were sold out. What actually killed the Dreamcast in the end kind of ended up being lots of it is actually attributed to number one piracy. That's number two. Number one is piracy because the Dreamcast was insanely easy to pirate for, and so a lot of people
So are
pirated.
you telling me that Nintendo's and Sony's concerns were actually like founded and based within reasonable
Yes,
reason?
yes, I am because once the
Oh, I
like
thought that. I'm gonna be honest. I always thought the piracy thing was incredibly over exaggerated,
no,
and
no, no, no,
Nintendo was
no. Okay,
actually a big
so a
issue.
big issue for this the Dreamcast was number one. The reason Sega, because the Dreamcast did sell are okay, especially at launch, but Sega made almost no money on software sales, which is where you want to make most of your money at, because people kept pirating the games, right?
Didn't the N64 like outsell the PS1 within its like first launch week, and then after that petered off and didn't have that much growth?
Yep,
Sort of
no,
similar
yeah,
to the
that's
Dreamcast.
exactly how it works. But the thing about the Dreamcast, what screwed the Dreamcast over, was first piracy. That's number one. Number two, PlayStation 2 hype. That's literally it. That like for anybody,
I don't think
Sega.
that's okay. I don't think that's literally
No,
it.
no,
There's
no,
a
no.
bit
Listen,
more.
listen. I'm going into detail.
Sega Slayer, I sent you my code. Add me real fast.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, there's got to be a bit more
No,
than
there
that,
is. Let me
right?
go. I'm going into it right now. I'm gonna go into it right now. So, Sega, they had when it came to the Dreamcast, right? They had a lot of people. Hold on. Dude, okay, I might have to just restart the game. They had a lot of, like, if you go back and actually just read they had a lot of the press on their side. They had a lot of people on their side, right? But one of the big issues here is, Sega really failed to capitalize. Like, obviously, due to the Saturn, now, like I said, it is loosely connected to the Saturn. Due to the Saturn, Sega didn't have the greatest marketing budget that they had back in the day, right? They didn't have the greatest. So a lot of the Dreamcast's best games never really got top tier marketing, right? So you'd have people and they'd be looking at a Saturn and they'd be like, where did you send it at on Steam, right? SM.
I sent you my code so you
Okay.
can send me a push.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of the top tier marketing that they had in the Dreamcast. What is this code for exactly? Am I
It's
an
for
idiot?
Steam friend code.
Oh, okay. Wait, just give me a second. Um, I
While
didn't
you're
know.
doing that, I'm gonna go unbox. I got a mic stand, so now I'm all
Still doubtful Sonic could have really
for that.
No, 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 no. This is what I'm getting into about the Dreamcast, though. I'm just trying to figure out. I've never, I didn't know Steam had friend codes till today. I'm an idiot.
You need
Um,
to have bought something on Steam to make friends. I just realized I can have friends on Steam now because I bought a game a few months ago. Oh my god. Oh no, yeah, I can have friends on Steam. Oh dang, I'm having this whole revelation right now.
oh, dude, friend me on Steam then. There he is, Mango.
I don't know my code right now, but I'll try to remember to DM it to you later. Remind me if I forget.
No,
Okay.
but okay. So not only did Sega fail really heavily at marketing any of their popular games, anybody who was looking at a Dreamcast, right? Because there was really no marketing after the initial hype. Like they had the again, I'll send you a really good documentary on it. They had a lot of the press on their side. They had a lot of people on their side, and they had a lot of people interested in the Dreamcast, right? But most of the great games that would have really sold people on the Dreamcast, an example is Skies of Arcadia, right? That game, if you've ever heard of Skies of Arcadia, it is a really like amazing game. Same thing for like Phantasy Star Online. These are big games that people who have played them and who have a Dreamcast know how awesome they are. But Sega didn't really have the budget to really market them as heavily as they did. An example is one of the reasons the Genesis did so well was because of how good its marketing was. Well, Sega no longer had the budget, thanks to the Saturn, to push out that marketing. Therefore, anybody who was skeptical, right, or even looking into a Dreamcast, they would see it, but they wouldn't see any marketing for the top tier games that Sega had. And so they'd just be like, well, you know what? The PlayStation 2 is coming out. I might as well just wait for that. So that's what you get. You get a lot of that. And then anybody who did say, I'm going to take the leap and buy the Dreamcast, most people would just start pirating games within the first week because of how simple it was, right? So
I do have to wonder though, even if Sega has a bigger marketing budget, isn't the fact that the PS2 is a DVD player, it's like, is it really gonna help that much? Because let's say you're like a parent or something trying to buy something for your kids, because that's what most of these guys are, right? Buying systems as parents for children, right?
oh,
I mean,
hello,
maybe a
Deck.
few adults that grew up with this stuff, but like that's what it mostly is, right? Am I understanding that correctly?
Well, you're getting it right, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, the reason something like in the original Xbox or something like the GameCube could still hold up was just that at the end of the day, when it comes to
Wasn't the
consoles,
GameCube a complete flop?
well,
Like,
in terms
I mean, it made
everything,
some money,
everything
but
was
like,
everything was a complete flop in the face of the PS2. That's just how it works. Everything
well,
in
I mean, I hear the Xbox is pretty
the
good. I
Xbox, the
mean,
Xbox sold 50 million units. The GameCube sold
it did
30.
not sell 50 million. It was like,
No, because the GameCube sold like 34 million.
no, it didn't. It sold like
Let me
22
check real
million,
quick.
something like. Uh, yeah, GameCube sold 21.74 million, and the Xbox is like barely above that.
Heck,
Yeah, and the Xbox is 24 million.
whatever.
Like these systems did not do good.
There,
Well, I guess the Xbox did pretty good for a new console here, like coming out of nowhere. That's really good, 20 million. But like for Nintendo, that's Those are some bad numbers.
You want to know what's funny? The Xbox could have done so much better, right? Or stream it. I think I should keep up with it, right? That's true.
I'm gonna guess either A, they have like a DVD drive.
Yeah, it is built in, but no, here's the bullcrap. The Xbox is built. The original Xbox has DVD functionality built in. You can put a DVD in there and play it, right? And it would have
Don't
worked.
you need like an extension?
Yup.
Thing for
No.
that, though?
No. 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 You know what you need? Do you really want to know what you need? Get this.
And not really, but you're gonna tell me.
Get this. A remote. A remote is what you need. Nothing else. No special cords. No nothing. You need a remote. And anybody with a modded Xbox, the Xbox 360 allows you to play movies using your controller, right? Like literally, that's how we watched all movies back in the day in my house. We had the Xbox 360. We all watched movies on there. I'm trying to make sure ASM is on my friends list.
You know,
now.
the thing is, I'm simultaneously shocked, but that makes perfect sense.
No, it makes zero sense. Literally,
I'm not surprised that the. No, it's like, no, it makes sense that Microsoft will do that. It's like, you kind of get what I'm saying, right? Where it's like, I'm shocked as in I didn't expect it to be like that simple, but at the same time, like, yeah, I kind of get how that works, why they do that.
and then even get this, the remote that you had to get was like at its cheapest, it was like $5. But you can't ask somebody to go out and spend $5 on a remote that Microsoft really didn't even advertise. Here's the thing, they didn't even advertise it. Like,
look, at that point, you might as well just bundle it in with the console.
exactly, they screwed themselves. There was literally 0 point. I believe at its peak height, the remote cost like $19 to $25. But like, why? They could have done a lot better. I guarantee you, had they actually just like Sony did, had they marketed it as a DVD player as well, right, and not made you have that dumb remote, I guarantee you it could have sold 50. I'm not saying PS2 numbers, but I guarantee you.
Not 50.
No, it could have done 50. DVD, dude. The one of the big reasons.
Okay, wait. Think about this though. It's like, because Xbox is still new. Not everyone's gonna have heard of it. Sony is it's sort of like a Nintendo back with like the Super Nintendo. Everyone knows what a PlayStation is at this point.
But
50 million. That's taking away a lot of sales from the.
Well, that's not saying.
And the PlayStation.
That's not saying people still wouldn't buy the other two. It's just saying that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, most of these people buying a console, they probably don't have the money to buy a ton of consoles, right? Most people are just gonna buy a PlayStation, a GameCube, maybe a Dreamcast back then, and or an Xbox. You know, people.
No one's gonna buy a Dreamcast. That's another thing. Had Sony, had Sega. Sega should have. There we go. Now he's on. Now I got him. He's on my friend list now.
Anyway, honestly, I think any timeline where the Saturn releases as it does, that does not have Sony catastrophically fall in on of itself somehow. Any timeline that has the Saturn release as it did, along with the PlayStation just existing, I think Sega just like it dies.
Well, no, there's only one. There's only one timeline where that doesn't happen, and that's the Bandai merger works. But other than that, yeah, it's all screwed.
Even the Bandai merger, with how Sega's leadership is, I think saving it might be possible.
Saving it, there's no. That's we're not talking about. Like, we're literally talking about Sega died because it didn't have money. Money is the big issue here.
I'm just saying though, it's like there's still a pretty decent chance that like Sega execs and shareholders, they see that their consoles are not doing well. Sure, they can always market it more. But with how the PlayStation 2 is doing and with how Nintendo is looking right now, but it's like there's a decent chance they might just pull out anyway to save more money. Now, granted, that's a possibility. It's always possible that they continue to funnel more money into it, which leads to them either making bigger losses or them doing something to increase the sales, you know? So it's not a hopeless scenario. But I feel like there's a decent chance, even with a Bandai merger, things are not being saved. But like, it could still, you kind of go to be
I'll always admit Sega's biggest Sega really their biggest mistake, at least in my opinion, is letting Tom go. That's the biggest mistake they ever made. That is the biggest mistake. That and
I'm personally of the opinion that releasing the Saturn early is probably their biggest mistake.
also not buying the N64 or the PlayStation after having a chance to have both.
To be fair,
There is no to be fair.
Thing. No, okay, no. There is actually a to be fair about the N64 thing. There's probably no way Sega could have known just how revolutionary this would be. Like, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there, but there is no benefit of the doubt for not taking Sony off.
Could you just
like they should have just done that? Like, it was straight up dumb. They had no good reason not to. Other than pride, I guess.
What rubs even more salt in the wound was that why's my resolution screwed up? What rubs even more salt in the wound is that Tom straight up told them to take it down to Nintendo. That's the shivering quote, right? That's the quote that gives you chills. That one right there. At least me. That's the quote. That's the quote that gives me chills right there. He straight up told them to take it down to Nintendo. I knew it was messed up.
Oh, I have a fun timeline idea. What if Tom Kalinske never gets into the video game industry?
Sega dies.
So, no. Wait. There is the interesting fact here. Who becomes the president of Sega of America without Tom Kalinske?
I honestly do not have it. I actually do not know. ASM.
Oh, there's a really fun timeline where Yamauchi, I think that's his name. You know who he is, right? The Nintendo president of the 90s.
Yes, I do actually. I forgot.
There's a real fun timeline where he dies in '92, and his son-in-law takes over Nintendo, and like because of that, Nintendo does a little bit better. I haven't read too much into it, so I don't really know how Sega and Sony are doing. But it's a real interesting idea there.
I forgot how to open up the Steam menu, and I'm an idiot. It's not Escape. It's not like F9, is it? No, that locks my keyboard. Dang it!
Ooh, Sega Slayer. What's your favorite alternate history sort of thing for video games that you can think of that does not relate to Sega?
Honestly, I don't have one. I can't even tell you. I don't.
There's gotta be something you have there.
That's...
You know, like what if the Xbox never existed, or what if the Xbox had the DVDs work properly? What if it came out? Like, what if Microsoft worked on it earlier? You know, or something. I don't know. What if the PS4 was a flop? What if Xbox One didn't require you to have the Kinect? You know?
Isn't this the Santa Claus guy? This is the Santa Claus guy. This is him. He's online. Wow.
How much do you think that screwed over the Xbox One, the Kinect thing?
Oh, a lot. It's similar to the remote thing, but a lot more stupid.
Do you think that actually sort of cemented like Microsoft being the sort of loser? Microsoft was definitely a loser in the 8th generation. There's no denying it.
I've never tried to deny that whatsoever. Hold on, ASM. I'm trying to find you. Just give me a second. Do you remember how to open up the key combo to open up your Steam page, the Steam friend page? Because I'm an idiot and I don't remember it. And I'm gonna have to look it up. Someone is gonna find me and they're gonna think I'm dumb. They're gonna think I'm weird. Oh, I hate Rockstar Store so freaking much. No, go ahead and lay my tea. I should have turned down my freaking. What were you saying?
I was asking about oh yeah, Microsoft got utterly crushed in the 8th gen. You have they were competing with the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. They stood no chance. No, that's not true.
Don't you mean the Wii U?
They fumbled. What? No.
Yeah, the Wii U is still like for most of the generation. It was the Wii U.
Nintendo Switch is still 8th gen.
Yeah, it is, but I'm saying we're talking for most of the generation. It's still the Wii U for the first 5 years.
Wasn't the Wii U the first 8th gen system, or was the PS4 and Xbox
No,
One
the Wii U was the first, but it was the first 8th gen, but it was still like
You know what?
we're talking for the first like 4 years. They're going up against the Wii U. They're which they still screwed themselves like immensely solely because of that Connect thing. Like I believe during the years of the Wii U being around, it still was selling better than the Xbox One. And isn't that just a feat? That's just a feat. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm an idiot,
I
but
mean, to be fair, the Xbox One probably was going to beat out the Wii U anyway. Oh, that's the fun one. That's the fun one right there. I found it. What if Nintendo stuck out with the Wii U?
like, what do you mean if they actually succeeded with it?
No, not succeeded. What if they never abandoned ship with the Wii U and moved
So,
on to the Switch, and they waited until the 20s?
oh, dude, okay. There you go. Hold on. I'm gonna make a Discord server. That's super cool, Dex. That's really cool.
Like, let's just say Nintendo. It's like, let's just say the Switch still exists, but they release it in 2020, like how Microsoft and Sony did. Like, they stick with the Wii U for those years. How badly does it go for
Oh God.
Nintendo?
Uh, it,
This is awful. This honestly might be like Nintendo's Saturn moment.
I was gonna say it. I mean, the Wii U is Nintendo Saturn moment anyway, regardless of if you want it to be or not. It is.
Well,
But
okay. Well, the difference is it wasn't as bad of a drop on the ball because Nintendo at least knew to leave, but also knew not to like dip complete. It's like, it's not like with Sega where they just kind of abandoned their system for 2 years before coming in with something new. And like, but in this case, Nintendo is like continuing to fund and put focus into like a dead horse here. You know, Nintendo Switch probably does pretty well still, regardless. But like, if it's more directly competing with the PS4 and the not the PS4, the PS5 and Xbox One X and Xbox One S, like if the Switch can't get as good of a start, then that's probably some bad prospects for the future.
no,
You
if
know?
we're saying they stick with the Wii U, doesn't mean they have to stick until at the very least 2020, right? So they'd have to
Yeah, I said 2020.
they gotta hold on to the Wii U from 2012 to 2020. Dear God. I don't know. That's. I mean, that's a lot of time to take a financial hit that big. From 2012 to 2020, that's almost a decade of nothing but 3DS money. And that
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that though, because the 3DS was getting pretty. From what I hear, the 3DS was getting pretty tired by
that
like,
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So, I mean, are we really like on a real standpoint, right? Like that's if let's just be lenient, right? And let's just say the 3DS continues to carry Nintendo. Let's just say till around 2019, right? That's just being lenient.
the 3DS probably could have barely done it.
Like we're talking at least a year with almost zero like revenue, but like almost nothing. That's insane.
Okay, well, let's think about what's coming out at this
I mean,
point.
obviously Nintendo. Okay, so one of the things we gotta account for is Nintendo does have a lot of money in the bank, even to this day. That's one thing they are better at than like any other company, Sega and everyone else included.
I think it's because Nintendo's not open, or at the very least, it's a lot more restrictive. So they're focused a lot less on revenue and more focused on like net income. I believe
They keep a lot of money in the bank. They have billions, like literally they have billions. Like at one point I heard they had more in the bank than they actually are worth as a company. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not joking. I don't
believe that. I believe that.
I believe it. I believe it, but I don't like. I can't prove it's true. I've just been told that. But the point here is that obviously they could survive, right? But how much of that are they willing to spend on Switch marketing? Because, like I said, if we're just being lenient, we're saying the 3DS is pulling Nintendo all the way through to 2019. The Switch is going to release in 2020, right? The same time Sony and Microsoft are about to release their stuff.
How do you think? Okay, because let's be honest.
And then also,
no way in hell. But there's no way in hell Nintendo's holding Breath of the Wild until 2020.
Well, wait, yeah, I was gonna say that dropped on Wii U anyway.
it did come out on Wii U, but there's no way in hell they're holding that out for the Nintendo Switch to release. So that means one of two things: either A, it's like because Nintendo has to be holding something out for the Switch, right? Do you think they'd hold like Mario Odyssey out, or do you think they would have just developed it for the Wii U?
Well, I mean, arguably, I'd say they would have just developed it for the Wii U. Here's why. Here's why. Wait, Super Mario 3D World is a great game. A fun. I like it. You know, it's a good game, but it's not a traditional 3D Mario game, right? It's not. It's not your Galaxy. It's not your Sunshine, your 64. You know, so I mean, arguably the Wii U still to this day obviously doesn't have, in my opinion, a full mainline 3D Mario game. So I mean, I believe it's likely they would have dropped it on Wii U, but I don't know. You know,
How much do
obviously.
you think? How much do you think Breath of the Wild and Odyssey could have helped the Wii U's numbers? Probably nothing amazing, but maybe like 100,000 combined.
Breath of the Wild didn't even help the Wii U's numbers in our timeline, and
Well, that's because the Switch came
but
out.
no, it came out on, it was on the Wii U for like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 months, I believe, before the Switch
Not
released.
it wasn't out for months beforehand. It was a lot closer. I think they dropped the same day. But it's like, regardless, though, you have to. Oh, okay, I'm sharing. Okay, but regardless, you have to consider though. It's like if you know a new system is coming out and this game is coming out for the new system, why would you buy this game for the current system that's out, right? You know.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's like,
I think 100,000 is way too harsh though. Like that's Breath of the Wild and Odyssey. Like these are two pretty revolutionary games by Nintendo standards, so maybe like 500K for like console sales on like the lower end. No way it gets over
you're
a
saying
million.
you're saying 500,000 console sales.
Okay, I'm saying that
500,000 console sales.
is like a possible.
Okay,
I don't know if
listen.
it'd be
Hold on, no,
certain.
hold on. First off, we got to talk about how much this statement you're talking about is rooted in hypocrisy. Like, this is the most hypocritive statement I've ever heard in my life. You just told me a few seconds ago, oh, I don't think Sonic could have saved the Saverin, but Mario and Zelda can save the Wii U. That's not fair. That's
No,
not fair.
dude, like
500,000 is a lot. That is a lot. Like that's a lot.
That's not saving the Wii U though.
But that's a lot. That's still a lot.
No, this isn't like 500,000 in North America or 500,000 in Europe or 500,000 in Japan. I was talking about like combined total, maybe with like two huge games here. It's like maybe they could get away with it. Also, this is like the 20. This is also the 8th generation. It's like this is way bigger than.
This is okay, but we're talking the 8th generation, right? We're talking the 8th generation. If that's the case, by the time these games come out, Sony of all people have a giant stack library of like top tier games. We're like this is like what made the Switch sell so well, especially in the beginning of this.
Zelda? Did the Wii U really have a Zelda?
Other than I mean, other than Breath of the Wild, no. There's Wind Waker, but that's just an HD port.
That's a remake.
Exactly. So the Wii U doesn't really have. I mean, there's Hyrule Warriors, which, I mean
it's
spin-off.
It's like a proper Zelda and a proper Mario within the same year would almost certainly.
I don't know, but we're talking about what Sony is dropping. What did Sony dropped a couple big games in 2017 though, like a couple big games on the PS4, which already has a stacked library at the time and is starting to get a reduced price. You know, they got 3 different models. I'm just saying. This is just me just saying, but like.
I mean, I'm saying like 500,000 is like the best they could do if they get real lucky. For like both of those games.
Hold on, let me see.
I don't know. It's like 2017. Pokemon Sword and Shield would come out for the Nintendo 3DS. They were planned for 3DS. They were supposed to be 3DS games. They almost certainly come out on 3DS. So that's probably pretty good for the 3DS, right? New Pokemon games.
Hold on, no, I'm looking at Sony's 2017 lineup and just.
What did they have?
I'm trying to see. I'm sure they
When
MLB.
did The Last of Us remaster come out?
That I believe that was 18. I know God of War is next year. God of War is 18 for sure.
It's 18.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you think Breath of the Wild probably releases earlier, right? Because it doesn't have to line up with the Switch.
Oh, Resident Evil 7 dropped it. That was Mass Effect Andromeda.
Do you think Breath
Oh,
of the Wild could come out in late 2016
oh God,
if they didn't
Sony
go?
Sony dropped Horizon Zero Dawn in 2017. That's crazy. For
Wait,
Honor?
when in 2017 though? Is that late or early?
Horizon Zero Dawn is let's see. They're not really saying. Was it? I think it was. It might have been. I think it was May 2017. Let me look.
Me. Oh, I'm wondering now. Do you think Breath of the Wild would come out earlier if Nintendo doesn't have to wait on getting the Switch port done? So like
Oh
maybe
no,
like
Horizon Zero Dawn dropped February 28th, 2017. And keep in mind that was a game of the year contender, and a lot of people thought it was gonna win. It's actually a really good game, but I'm just saying that that game sold a lot of copies for the PlayStation 4. So there was bundles
wait,
for it.
how many PS4s did it sell though?
I don't. There's no numbers for that. Like you can't
The
directly.
thing about Nintendo, it's really hard to say though about this time. Because a big part of the Wii U's failure was that like it didn't have all that much that would have screamed a huge game, right?
That's what I was
And
gonna
it's
say.
like
I also do hold the argument though.
17 is also so late into the system's life cycle that like a big Mario and a big Zelda game probably can't do enough to like sell that many units, right?
Yeah,
Especially with
I was gonna
Sony
say it's
coming
like.
out.
But then you also gotta take into account, and this is the same. This actually does go back to the Saturn thing. If you don't, even if you do have a game, right, that does sell you systems, right, like even if you have a game that sells you a decent amount of systems, you also do not have a strong enough library to continue. Like obviously Smash 4, but Smash 4 is considered one of the weaker titles, which I disagree. It's one of my favorites. But obviously you got Smash 4. What else do you got? Maybe Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8, obviously. But Mario Kart 8 Wii U edition has some problems.
Okay,
Obviously.
let's just think about this. Let's just think about this Wii U in 2017 thing. All right, so let's just say what at the time Breath of the Wild comes out. Let's say it releases like 5 months earlier, because they don't have to wait on a Switch port and lining up with when the Nintendo Switch releases. This is just a random number I'm throwing out. So like, let's just say, okay. So this is like 5 months before March 2017. So this is like November 2018, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Not 2018.
2017.
2016.
Oh, 2016.
No,
Okay.
16. So this is like November 2016. That's actually a pretty good time for release of a game.
What's
But
up,
anyways,
Juan? How you doing, man?
what else does the Wii U have? So like, let's just say someone wants to buy a Wii U for Zelda, but like, what else are they gonna,
This
buy
this this
afterwards?
this this is what I'm saying. This is like even if you do buy a Wii U, right? Even if you do
Like,
buy
it's
Wii U.
just Smash and Mario Maker, right? Like that's
And
the
and
only
and
other
and
thing.
then, and then I mean, there's Mario Kart, but again, Mario Kart 8 and Smash 4 were both considered to be weak. The weakest are considered
I don't
well,
think I
base
don't
Mario
think
Kart
Mario
8.
Kart 8 did all that well.
No, yeah, base. This is what I'm saying. Base Mario Kart 8 and Smash 4 are considered to be the weakest titles in their respective series. Well,
No,
not
Brawl is
Mario
considered the
Kart.
weakest. And, no,
Brawl's
Brawl
not
is
considered
considered
the
the weakest.
weak. Who considers Brawl the
Yes, it is.
weakest? Who
No,
considers Brawl the weakest?
most people think Brawl is like the worst, or like the not least
Who?
good one.
Anybody I've ever heard talk about a bad Smash game, the first game I hear is Smash 4. And I
No,
always
bro, they
disagree
talk
with
about
it.
no, they talk about Super Smash Brothers Brawl because of things like tripping and the controls being floatier, and it's just like not as good as Melee, and how it's a disappointing follow up to Melee.
I've
Something
never
we'll
heard
talk
this. But
about. If you put no. Okay, well, to be fair, I mostly look at the competitive Smash scene. I don't know what you're looking at. If you're looking at casuals, you might find more people that like Brawl, but in the competitive scene, at least, like everyone, or at least almost everyone, agrees that Brawl is by
Well,
far the
I
weakest
used to
game.
back in the day. I used to watch competitive a lot, not as much anymore. But back in the day when I was like heavily into my Smash,
I know Smash 4 was kind of panned on release by the competitive scene, but most people, at least nowadays, think that Smash 4 is a decently strong title. But like, it's sort of middle of the pack, It'll go
personally,
like
like in my opinion,
Melee at
Smash 4
one,
is my
Ultimate
favorite.
next.
But that's
I
just
like Ultimate more, but to be fair, I'm incredibly biased.
that's a personal thing. Obviously, I've got Ultimate sitting in my Switch right now, so I mean I'm biased too. But I spent like
Personally, I think Melee and Ultimate are probably the strongest
I
titles
have
in the series.
thousands of hours like on I've between both 3DS and Wii U I have thousands of hours on Smash 4, so I am
I didn't
100%
play it
biased for
that
it.
much on 3DS. I only got the. If I had Smash 4 on 3DS, it would probably be my favorite Smash
I
4
still
game.
have both copies. I still have both
You know
the
what's the
original
wildest
Wii
thing
U
is,
and
Blair?
Smash copy.
So, like
Yeah.
last week, there was like a pep rally at my school. I saw a kid on his 3DS playing Smash 4, and he named the net.
No, you want to hear something funny? I just brought my 3DS out the other day. Right, I was just
Mm-hmm.
because I'm big in it. Like I'm big into Animal Crossing, and so actually, fun fact. I should actually I won't get another chance to talk about this. So a couple days ago, I actually just hit my 4-year anniversary in my Animal Crossing New Leaf Town, and I thought that was insane. Like
Yeah.
literally a couple days ago. But
Oh
I
my
brought
god!
my
I just remembered something. The Wii U didn't have an Animal Crossing game.
no, I didn't. It
Oh my
had
god! It's like they were. It's like they were begging for this thing to fail. Oh my god! The Wii U is such a cool console too. It's so sad that it failed. But now that I think about it, it's like what were they expecting?
See, it's really sad. It really is sad for me, especially because obviously, like I said, when the eighth generation came out, me and Martian we couldn't agree on what to get. He wanted PS4, I wanted Xbox One, so we got Wii U, the middle ground, the Nintendo console, and I actually put a lot of faith in the Wii U. Believe it or not, I really did like
Dude,
it.
I told you right. Like the Wii U was like my first ever. Not really my first ever. It was sort of like my first ever home console, right? I got the Wii U and the Xbox 360 really close to each other.
See,
But the Wii, but for me, the Wii U, all it was Smash, and
Brawl ain't that bad. You're right. You're right, Juan. I love Brawl personally. I love it. It's always been that cool one for me. Like whenever I got a
Look,
chance
no
to
one
play it.
thinks Brawl is a bad game. People just think in the competitive scene, at least, that it's the weakest.
I don't know. I've always looked at Brawl as being that cool game, like that cool people. Because I didn't have a
Look, I'm
Wii
just
during the
saying,
generation.
don't confuse Brawl being the weakest for Brawl being considered bad. People love Brawl. Okay, no one thinks it's a bad game. It's just that people think it's the weakest. You guys, you follow me?
No, I'm following you. No, I was telling Juan though. I'm following you 100% though.
Oh yeah. Um,
Actually, see, the Wii U was arguably my first proper Nintendo console because beforehand, obviously I had the DS. We get that, right? But I didn't at the time. I didn't get a Wii. I didn't have a Wii yet. I didn't have a GameCube yet. So obviously the Wii U was at the time my first Nintendo console. So it holds a lot of it does hold a special place in my heart personally because I love it. It's a great console. It always it's so underrated in my opinion, and I think Nintendo could
I
have
think
done
the
a better job on it.
500, I think the 500K number for like Breath of the Wild and Odyssey might be. I think it might be fair enough for like people for it to sell those units there. Yeah,
I've
the
never
thing
been in
about
this building.
these two games is that they would be way too little, way too late though, right? Like, if these were like launch titles for the Wii U, it would be insane. But like, this is just not enough at this point, right?
By far.
It's
I
like, also, if they release Odyssey on the Wii U, what is Nintendo gonna have for the Switch for like a Mario game? They have to come up with something new.
Oh yeah, completely. They have nothing, right? Like they've got nothing for the if they don't like they've got nothing for the Switch. I mean, obviously they'd probably just release enhanced versions of all these games, you know what I'm saying? But like other than that,
To be fair though, for Nintendo, knowing them, if they're doing this, they're coming up with something. But you can't say what they're coming up with because they didn't do this dumb thing, right?
also we also have to ask the question, right? We also gotta ask the question. Here's another thing that could like if we're talking Switch coming out, right? Obviously the real timeline, if we're talking Nintendo keeps up with the Wii U, the Switch isn't released until 2020 at best, right? We also gotta ask
Yeah.
ourselves this question. Does COVID still exist? And most likely it does. So it's like
There's, I don't see how Nintendo affects some guy eating a bat in China.
this is exactly my point. So we're talking about a Nintendo that's coming off of a really bad launch, right? one of the things that gave the Switch such a big advantage was not only it's a cool gimmick, right, but also it released at a timeline where pretty much everybody was starting to get sick of the current generation. You know what I'm talking about. That
Oh yeah, I
that
get you.
mid
It's
generation
kind of like how
slump.
everyone now is like sick of the Switch.
Yeah, that mid generation. That mid generation slump that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it
Yeah,
right now with the
yeah.
Switch.
So the Switch released at the time where we had been sitting with these same consoles for at this point 4 to 5 years. Everyone's looking for something else. They're tired of what's out there, and so people are buying a Switch just because. Not again. Also, this is not taking away credit from its games, the amazing games it did launch with and continued to drop, and also its awesome behind gimmick, like that cool gimmick.
Also, the Switch early on got a ton of third-party support, right?
Exactly my point. We're talking about a time where we're in the midst of a mid-generation slump. People are looking for that next cool thing, right? But if the Switch is releasing 2020 mid-COVID, where everyone is having supply chain issues, we're talking about having, because the Switch does have lots of it does have a lot of off-the-shelf Android parts in it, but it also does have a lot of tough to find like specialized Nintendo parts in it, right? So we're
The
talking.
Nintendo Switch would probably sell insanely well, but the thing is, do you think it would like
No, but
sell
here's the
so
thing.
well? But wait, no, wait, listen to me first. Do you think it would like sell so well that it's like undersupplied? You just can't get a Switch out there because
I
of
I
like
don't I
the
don't I
supply
don't think
chain?
that, because we're talking about, okay, listen, we're talking about Nintendo coming off the Wii U here, right? We're talking about supply chain issues, and we're talking about a Sony, an incredibly, like, because listen, we're talking about one of the things, the Switch kind of partially weaken Sony come this generation, because had the Switch not released, I guarantee you Sony would have, like, okay, we can, if we just look at the numbers, everyone is doing really good in this generation. Like, there is no, like, right now, arguably, obviously, I feel like there is still no clear, like, dominant, like, obviously we all know Sony and Nintendo are going to take the generation, but obviously, like, guys like Microsoft and stuff are still doing numbers out here, and this generation is shaping up to be a lot more close than what the last generation was, right? But I'm saying, like, if we're talking Sony having a full on less 7 to 8 year dominance over everyone else, complete, like a complete dominance, we're talking about them coming on with the PS5, right? Like, where does Nintendo stand? Where does Microsoft stand? We're talking about them coming off, like, again, this is them having a complete 8 year dominance. Like, there is no doubt that when the Switch did come out, anybody who would, it probably did still a few people away from buying a PS4. Obviously not many, because the PS4 had been out for a while, a long time at this point. But it did. I'm sure it affected at least a good few minds from buying a PlayStation, right?
It's probably
The reason
something
I
close
say
to
this
like
is
100.
because obviously stuff like that, even to this day, the PS4 is still selling decently. Believe it or not, like, it's still selling decently. But my point here being that, like, we're talking Sony coming off, like, with the big boy muscles. They're walking into 2020 the absolute dominant giant, like, the de facto
Like
superpower, and
PS2 and the PS3.
not, well, obviously, like the PS3, but the PS3 they screwed up. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, like, obviously
Wait.
with the PS2.
Do you think if this happens, like history just repeats itself? Sony gets cocky, and then they hit like horribly release the PS5, so that allows the Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series systems to like do better.
I don't know. This is actually, see, this is that's the big thing. History continues to repeat itself in the gaming industry.
I think the problem here in this timeline, we can't go much further because like we're still so early into the 20s
That
that
we
we don't
can't,
have
yeah,
enough
we can't
information.
really
We
decide.
don't have
Yeah,
enough. It's like we don't have enough information on what games are in development right now. We don't have enough information about what Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo are thinking at this moment.
oh, you finished your
Yeah,
Discord server, Dex? I'll join it. Just send it in my server and I'll join it for you. Yeah, go ahead, William.
Yeah, I don't think we can go too much further with this timeline. I
No,
think
we gotta kind of just look at the launch is what we can do. Like we gotta look at launches because now we're almost 2 years removed from the launch of the fifth generation of the seventh. What is this? The ninth generation?
Is this the ninth?
Yeah, it's the ninth. We're getting we're almost 2 to 3 years removed from the launch of the ninth generation consoles now that we can actually take a look at how we think the launch would go. But we're just talking like Sony. I mean, arguably, yeah, history. Obviously, Sony in the seventh
Nintendo
generation.
has like way weaker third-party support here, right?
Oh,
Because,
oh my God! Do they have way weaker third party support? They don't have like the third party support is like okay. Here's the thing, right? Even in our own timeline, like if you go on the eShop is filled with a lot of garbage, right? Like obviously they do have a lot of good first party and third party games, but like there's a lot of indie garbage on there. And no offense to indie developers, but I mean like when I say indie garbage, I mean the bottom of the barrel stuff that like you wouldn't expect to see.
shovelware.
Yeah, a lot of shovelware, a lot of horrible games. Yeah, Martian. Yeah, mobile. Yeah, a lot of mobile, a lot of crappy mobile shovelware ports and things like that, right? But we're talking about a timeline where Sony is coming in here with the big boy muscles. There is no Switch midway through to help scare Sony up a little bit for this generation. So we're talking about Sony coming in here with pretty much dominance over third party support, pretty much dominance over first party support. You know what I'm saying? Because they're obviously gonna have big titles that people are looking forward to. You know, obviously the Spider-Man sequel, which people are looking forward to in our timeline. God of War, freaking, what's it called? How can I remember? Ragnarok. There we go. I can't even remember it, and I watched the entire game. But we're talking about Sony coming in here with huge. I mean, obviously, anything Nintendo does is anticipated, but anything Nintendo does is anticipated by Nintendo fans. Anything Sony does is anticipated by the entirety of the gaming industry, right? Like that.
You know,
That's
I was just about to disagree with that, but this is not IRL Nintendo where they have like the third most successful system ever released. This is alternate history Nintendo where they're coming off of a flop. So no, yeah, you're right.
no, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Everyone's looking at like what Sony is doing. They're getting everything in this timeline, right? So I'm not saying like obviously the Switch. I still think it would do numbers. Obviously, I still think it would do
Hi, Mango.
incredible well because it's cool. Oh, he came back. ASM. Yeah, I still think it would do good, but I'm just saying at launch. We're talking launch at the face of Sony coming out as pretty much the sole superpower, you know, America to 1991 style. It's pretty much coming out here the sole superpower. I don't know how Switch is looking at launch. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just me. But obviously we don't know what games they would release. But I'm just saying, like launch, I don't know. I don't know how Switch is looking stacked up against PS5.
Look, or send me a invite.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I got you here because I saw you. I saw that it said you. What's your Red Dead name, by the way?
I read that thing.
Yeah. Like,
I think it might be Bomb Man or something. Some old account.
oh man, dang it. Um, do you remember how to bring up the Steam menu?
Shift tab.
Ooh,
It-
Sega Slayer, I have an idea. What if
Wait.
Nintendo went with that red ocean strategy instead of the blue one?
It's tab. No, tab is freaking.
Shift tab.
Yeah, it's just
Shift tab.
it's tab, right?
No. Shift and tab.
Oh, shift tab. I can't hear what you're saying. I'm like, are you eating? I can't hear it.
Yeah, I'm eating right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
My
Okay,
bad.
let me see if I can't send you an invite.
Do I sound better now? It could be my mic.
No, you're good. There we go. It says invite to play right there. There you go. There's the invite. And I'll have to. You know, I hate freaking Rockstar and their
The launcher is so dumb.
I almost said a word I can't say on stream, but I hate their launcher. I
What's
hate it.
worse, the Rockstar launcher or the Ubisoft launcher?
Okay, listen. No. Listen. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. Flack for this. Listen. Please don't hate on me. I like Ubisoft Connect. I don't hate it.
What?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't. It's not bad. It's not bad. They even like they run good sales on there sometimes. It's not bad. Like, okay, I hate Origin, for example. I despise Origin.
I hate Origin.
Origin is so garbage. It's like it never works.
Something.
You gotta add me on the Rockstar launcher.
No, I know. I'm trying. I'm just gonna have to do it.
Hey, Sega Slayer 64, what's your opinion on Tencent?
I was getting to it. I can't stand them whatsoever. Rockstar Social Club.
Aren't they the guys behind Genshin Impact?
They're the guys behind a lot of stuff. They actually
Oh my god!
What?
Wait a minute,
Yeah,
second
they are.
player. Here's a good one. So early internet timeline stuff. Do you think Tencent will A exist and B be as successful?
Tencent exists regardless, and B, they will be successful regardless.
Why do you say so?
Because Tencent is successful because Tencent is a Chinese company that focuses heavily on Chinese gamers. Tencent will always be
And mobile
successful.
gamers.
Let
Yeah.
me rephrase my question. Do
No,
you
because
think
like there's
Tencent
no way they're
will
not.
be as successful in the West and Japan?
Tencent again, going back. Listen, Lemoti. You gotta listen carefully to me, okay? Listen carefully.
They're
Tencent,
successful because they're a Chinese company
they're
and
a
they own
Chinese
the
company
Chinese
that makes a
people.
lot of money from China, regardless of if we want them to be or not. Right? They're always going to be successful in the West. Do you know why they're successful in the West in our own timeline? Do you want to know?
Mobile games?
No, not just mobile games. Mobile games, yes, but not just mobile games. It's because they spend a lot of their time buying up famous third-party studios, and therefore they have their hands in almost every piece of gaming. Do you know? Okay, so you know how I got the AYN Odin, right? Right, a handheld console. Well, there was a console that came out to compete with it called the Logitech G Cloud. Martian actually has it, and he got it, and I got the Odin. The thing about the Logitech G Cloud is it is Tencent sponsored, right? So obviously Logitech makes the device, but in all honesty, it's Tencent's device, right? They clearly make a lot of money off of it. It runs on their back, and like Tencent is everywhere, right? Most things, like any mobile games, even most game servers, right? Even most big game servers will run on Tencent servers because they're cheap and they are arguably reliable. You see what I'm saying? So Tencent is just, there's no way, as long as Tencent itself remains a Chinese company, and as long as they get as much money as they do from China, which is inevitable, being a Chinese company, Tencent always becomes successful. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And there's a guy on the way. ASM, what's your name?
Okay, I'm back. Do what?
Uh, Send me your name, or so I can search for you on Rockstar's dumb behind social club.
It's bomb_man617.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go to the freaking view profile thing. Man, Rockstar is so dumb. I hate it so much. Like I hate it so
Yeah.
much.
The launcher just makes no sense.
Who sent me a friend request? That's not you, right? You didn't send me a friend request, right?
What's the name?
William H. Carlton.
No.
Carlton.
That's not me.
Okay, who the heck sent me a friend request called William? Okay, let me see if I can find you. No, but yeah, I hate this launcher so much. Is Lemoti still here?
Buggy too.
Oh my god, you
Fernando Lamoso. I can't say his name. Oh my god.
lame O to you.
Lamo.
Bro,
It's
don't.
like a sentence more than a name.
I gotta
That's so
find
hard
it.
to say.
It's gotta be on here somewhere. You can't tell me I don't have an underscore on my keyboard. See, don't be like Sega Slayer. Don't buy Amazon keyboards.
Your keyboard doesn't
No.
have an underscore?
No, it does. It does. It does. No, it does. It does. Wait, you said it was bomb_man what?
617.
There you go. No, it does have an underscore. It's just it's on the it's its own key in the top right corner that no one is going to pay attention to. There you go. You just accept it, and we're good. Me and you can be. I'm gonna start a posse, and I'll invite you.
Yeah.
Well, I already have a posse. I already know what we're gonna be. I already got the name. We're the Don't laugh, okay? Don't laugh at it. We're gonna be the Sega Strand Straddlers.
What?
The Sega
What?
Strand Straddlers. I don't know. It's dumb.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I just came up with it, and I thought it'd be a funny name, and so that's where.
The Sega Salon Riders.
Oh my god!
That would be the best name.
No. Oh, I'm like, why is my camera being stupid like that? So we gotta decide what we're gonna do. Are we gonna be nice to people, or are we gonna be mean to people?
We should be the heroes.
We're gonna be the heroes. So we're gonna ride around Valentine's, saving people from bullies.
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna have to give me a minute to
No,
accept that request.
no,
Because
you're
this is
fine.
being doo-doo.
No, I get it. It's dumb. It's dumb. Look, the fastest way if you want to learn how to do it faster, because it is dumb, because they like you to go to the website and all that extra crap no one is doing. Just go to a random player, right? Click view their profile, and then go over to the social tab, and you can see your friend request that way. Wait, Juan, you're still here? It says, I think the reason there's more indie garbage on the eShop is because the Switch is more easier to make games for and to get on the platform. Yeah, that's true, but also mostly just because the Switch is a glorified Android tablet, so it's insanely easy to just port Android games directly to it.
There you are, 6-0. Denied. Block.
No! Don't block me.
Alright, there you go.
No, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna invite you to the session now. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Don't get mad at me.
I was too. I was in the grizzly mountains, like the snowy mountains.
Oh no, I'm in Heartlands. We're close to Valentine. We're right here. We're right here. We're not that far away. I gotta buy some ammo.
Alright, I'm getting on.
See, I can't wait for you to see all this Riz I got, all this drip.
On Red Dead.
Yeah, I
saw a glimpse of your outfit when I looked at the screen.
You saw the Riz, right? All the Riz.
You're the fanciest cowboy in the West.
No joke though. I actually really do get freaking tons of comments. Why are you doing that? Okay, I actually do get tons of comments on my freaking outfit, right? And I also get called Santa Claus a lot. So it's the mustache. It's the mustache. Yeah, no, I am dripped out though. I got that William Dafoe Riz. Wonder if anyone's gonna get the joke.
Playing online.
It's been what, a year and a half now.
But I had like a 3-month grind, and then like it wasn't even really a grind. I was just like.
See, it to me, what's so fun about it to me is like, again, you do meet, like, similar to Wild RP, you do just meet a lot of people on here who consider themselves to be role playing or just doing random funny stuff, and so I have a blast just sitting on here grinding for I've got every role in the game: bounty hunter, naturalist, treasure hunter, or whatever it's called. What else did I get? Freaking the trader role, the moonshiner role. I got them all, so it's just fun doing random stuff, or you can just harass people who are being jerks to other people and they get real mad.
While you're inviting me, you're gonna be happy about this. So you know how last stream with Moose, I was getting all that outlaw stuff.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
There's your invite there, by the way.
All right, but so after the stream had died, alright, did you send me an invite?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But after the stream had like died, I see it. I was doing a job for somebody. We were gathering sticks and stuff, and we made it to New Austin. And New Austin apparently on the server is just Outlaw Central. And so I met like a bunch of outlaws, and I'm thinking next stream I'm gonna spend it. If I don't end up doing the robbery with those guys, I might spend that time robbing people. So.
How did it go with those guys anyway? Those guys seemed like they were more interested in romance stories than actually robbing a bank.
Yeah, there was a lot of romance stories going on, but it went well after.
Hello.
Oh hey. Look at us.
I'm not gonna punch you. I swear.
Shit. I didn't do that.
No, I got the weapons though. I don't under. Whoa! No, I ain't got no aim, bro. I'm trash at aiming. No, I'm trash at aiming. No.
My horse now.
No. Please. Wait. No. I'm right here. Please. Don't take my horse. Actually, believe it or not, that's the best horse in the game.
It is.
It's one of the best. It does cost a lot of money. It is one of the best.
Isn't that a Mustang?
I forgot what it is, but yeah, it is a Mustang. It cost me how much money?
There you go.
20 gold, something like that.
I can't stow it.
Hold on. Okay, let me invite you to my posse really quickly.
All right.
Oh, you're already in. Well,
I'm
that's
just like,
perfect. That's perfect. You want to get on, or we can
yeah, I'll get on your first.
we can drive to Valentine. Don't worry, people
Oh,
are totally gonna think you're weird when I start asking them if they have Riz.
I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me change my outfit. I don't know what this outfit is. I have Yeehaw. Trying to see what I have because it's been a while since I played this. Oh wow.
What?
All right.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
okay.
ready. Now we're matching because we're both in blue.
Yeah, we got the full on drip. I think Martian's about to join us too. Oh, he's not. Well,
L. Tell myself that.
total. He said ASM said L.
I
We're
finally got like
go ahead.
a mic stand, so like I'm all professional and actually have like places to move my hands. Cause used to when I would type and I'd be streaming, I'd have to like maneuver my arm around my microphone and then type.
See, listen, I'm old fashioned. I'm still over here rocking the headset. It is an expensive headset. It's an expensive one. I promise you. It's I got a Turtle Beach, but I don't want to set it. I don't have room. Listen, I have an ultra wide monitor. I don't have room to put a mic on my desk. Like if I don't have the room for it. Why are we going back this way? This is like why this is. I should have just I should have
Let's
just
go
went
to
the other way.
the postal office because I think I have deliveries or something.
Okay. Probably a few treasure maps and things like that. But I don't have room for a mic on my desk, and plus, obviously, I also record a lot of my content on the Odin as well nowadays, so I don't really feel like.
What is the Odin?
The Odin is a super cool Android-based console, right? That is designed for like high-end emulation, number one, and also just like if you're into Android gaming. I'm not. I got it for the high-end emulation, so like we're talking GameCube, PS2, Wii, all that high-end stuff on the go. Even Switch, it can even emulate Switch. And so it's a cool Android-based console. I love it. I got the Pro model. It cost me $400. I don't regret it. It's amazing, but you'll notice. So you'll see, like, do you notice the quality in Odin versus PC videos editing them?
Yeah. I did notice that when I actually started.
Which
editing.
quality is worse? It's the
Probably-
Odin. It's the Odin. I know it is, but I'm recording.
I was gonna say the PC. Like
Yeah.
the Odin for some reason when you put it in the video, it's like really crisp.
Like mystery
like-
dungeon videos are mystery dungeon videos have been recorded from the Odin, right? And
Yeah.
obviously the murder mystery video was recorded on my PC, so it's like I don't know.
It's like pretty equal. Like they're not too different.
I enjoy recording on the Odin though, because I can like it brings it back to the nostalgia area of 2020 where I can just like record anywhere. Like literally, no joke. Whenever I'm recording on the Odin, I'm recording in the most random places. Sometimes I'm recording like the update video. I was recording that in my kitchen on the floor at 12 a.m. So I'm always recording in the most random places. But that's what. Do I have any stimulants? I do. No, that was a health tonic. Dang it. I don't have any stimulants on me. I'm sorry. But I'm always just.
I got drugs on me.
I'm always just recording in the most random places with the Odin. I enjoy it though. I enjoy like you don't understand how much you really are helping me though. Now that I can tell you like directly in person, it's like I have more time to actually focus heavily on what I want to record. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna be taking a bit of a pause in between the next few Let's Play, because I want to try and clear up some of the queue of videos I got on me that I have to make. Right. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on probably for the rest of April. You know, I'll try to do a small Let's Play in May, but for the rest of April, we'll probably be focusing on just trying to get a couple of the videos that I am behind out. I'm trying my best not to overwork you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, 2 videos a week is fine. I might have to text you though here soon because I got schoolwork still, so I gotta get that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do a video, I'll do it. It's fine. We're almost here. Look, if there's a
Alright,
specific video you can't get, I got you. I really gotta take better care of my horse, but I don't
my
have a
next
brush.
fast travel trip is at a 100% discount.
I don't fast travel. Listen, people get on me all the time in this game because I don't fast travel. They're like, why don't you fast travel? It's so much faster. I'm a cheapskate. Literally.
10 gold and $188.
I'm not gonna tell you how much money I have.
Was that Martian?
Where?
Right there. Marsh XX.
Where is he? I don't see him. Oh yeah, that is him. That is him. No, I'm.
Start his PvP off.
No, he does. He does. Why is it on? Why, dude? You got your how you say? What's it called? It's like. No, there we go. No, you're there now because you're not in the posse. You had defensive mode on. There we go. Let me invite you to the posse. No, he's already in the posse. There we go. Oh my god, yo! Dang. Pick up his hat. Pick up his hat. Whoa! Not me, not me, not me! Why? Oh my god, yo, he just whopped me with his gun.
I missed him. I don't play with the crosshair, so it's like when people are far away.
No, the thing is, the crosshair really doesn't make a difference anyway when you're freaking I'll go. Oh no.
Oh, you dead or alive?
Yeah,
Or
they want me. I need help, guys. I need help. They're after me. It's over. They're on me.
The guy that has farts in his name is after you. Did you guys see that?
No, I see him. He's after me. He wants that $6.50 bounty. He wants it.
Oh shit.
He's hungry. He's hungry for it. We got to kill him.
at?
He's right here. He's the guy with the skull. If you look at your map.
Are you at the saloon?
Yeah, I'm in the town. He's here. He's here. He's
shit. I didn't know that was him. I thought that was you.
If he's a hacker, no, he's actually gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me.
All right, hold on. I'll save you. You just be safe.
No, please, sir, please. No, he knocked me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, he got me. It's over. I think did he get it?
Yeah, he got it.
Dang it!
My mic on.
Oh, just go to settings. You gotta go to settings and audio. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Guys, do you know where the bounty was?
No.
Armadillo. No, that's not funny. I'm in Armadillo right now.
No. you gotta fast travel now.
I know, I have to. I've got no choice. Dang it! Screw you, dude! You bastard! Ugh. I gotta freaking fast travel my way all the way back there. Like, dude, it's $6.50. Was it really that big of a deal?
He's level 130.
Like, was it really that big of a deal? Trust me. Oh, the fun bounties are when you get a hacker who's gonna take you in, right? They're the funny ones, right? And this guy, he got me yesterday. I had a $10.50 bounty, right? No, this is not a joke. He really tricked me good. You know how he got me? He helped me. I was being fought by I was in Valentine, right? And I was fighting off the bounty hunters, a bunch of the AI bounty hunters, and he knew I had a bounty worth over $10, right? Because he saw me fighting them off, and he told me to get on the train. We stole the train from Valentine, right? No, get this. I'm such an idiot. We rode the train fighting the bounty hunters, me, him, and two people, right? Two girls. We rode the train all the way to Saint Denis, right? When we got to Saint Denis, after we finished killing all the bounty hunters, right? He's like, dude, come here. He said, come here. And I'm like, okay, sure. He said, follow me inside the sheriff office, right? Now, I didn't get it here because I was an idiot. I didn't think about it, right? I follow him inside the sheriff office. He says, look behind his desk. There's a trick behind his desk. There's something. He said there's a treasure or a prize. Something he said, a prize or a treasure was behind his desk. Me being an idiot, not knowing what was going on, right? I go behind this man's desk. This man immediately spears me to the ground, ties me up, and proceeds to burst into the biggest laugh of his life. Keep in mind, I rode that train with him all the way from Valentine to Saint Denis. I'm in Armadillo. I'm coming back to Valentine.
Why did you fast fast travel back.
Wow.
I am gonna fast travel back, but he tricked me all the way into getting the Saint Denis and freaking and I never been so mad in my life. But we talked. It was fun. He was a cool dude. It was fun talking to him. I'm just upset that he tricked me that good. I'm coming back to Valentine now, guys.
Okay, I'm with the guy who killed you.
Kill him!
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! I actually get free.
I
Oh, there
messed
must.
it up.
Oh my god, there must be an event going on right now because I got free fast travel as well to Valentine for some reason.
Oh shit. Help me up here, Martian, please.
He fighting this dude.
Martian, he said help. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm coming, boys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I got the
Oh,
sniper.
no, I got the wrong person. I got the wrong person.
I'm coming.
Oh. Ah.
Mo farts.
Martian, come on.
He's a hacker.
He's a hacker.
Oh, freak.
He's got God mode.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
Ah.
that floating through
I don't
him.
think so.
He is.
No,
Oh
no,
my
yeah, he's a hacker.
goodness.
He's got God
He
mode.
smashed my head against the wall.
Yeah. Dang it, man. Come on, dude. Why you got God mode?
He was-
And I know you can hear me.
destroying me.
No, he do. He does. Martian couldn't hit him.
Yeah, I was hitting him, but he wasn't losing no health.
No, yeah, he was hitting him, but he wasn't losing any health. He's got God mode.
To the wall.
Dang, dude. Like, where's the fun, right? Where's the fun in that? I knew we were gonna meet a hacker today. I just didn't know which type we were gonna meet. Like, I thought we were gonna meet the Santa Claus fun type. No, yep, he's got God. Yeah, he's got God mode. He's got God mode.
Oh, he got me. Biting my neck.
I know you can hear me. That's not even fun, dude. That's not fun.
I tried to
It's
shoot him
it's
with the
it's
shot,
okay.
he didn't do
The
no
Sega
work.
Sand Straddlers will make a comeback. I don't know. Valentine's been kind of dead lately, though. Like, I've been coming here, and it's like, just got, please don't shoot at me. Listen, I'm good. Please, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. Did he get you?
My game crashed.
Hold on. Not
So
yet.
upset.
Your game crashed?
Yeah.
Dang it! Okay, run. ASM, run. We gotta run.
I'm gonna fight him until I can.
No, he'll crash your game.
It's alright. It's for the Sega, what was her?
Sega
What's her name?
Sand
The Sega Straddlers?
Yeah, the Sega Sand Straddlers. It's not that hard to remember. It's a completely logical name.
I'm having like the fight of my life.
I'm
right
stuck.
here.
I'm stuck. I'm not coming over there, dude. The man's got God mode. There's no beating
Yeah,
him.
he does have God mode.
I know. Whoa, there's a theater here in Valentine? And you can actually enter it? You can't enter the Blackwater Theater in Red Dead Online, but you can enter the Valentine Theater here, which is cool. I didn't know that.
Alright, he's gone. Yeah, he actually does have God mode. I didn't think he did.
I'm stuck.
Still.
I'm stuck here.
Blew up the saloon.
Do I have any dynamite? I think I do. I do. I'm stuck. I gotta kill myself.
Where you at?
Stuck inside the movie theater. Don't come in here. It doesn't kill me. I'm stuck.
Coming in there.
Oh, I got over. I'm good. I got over.
Alright, Sig Slayer, whatever you do, don't walk out of that theater.
Why?
You actually walk out of that theater with your hands up.
Why would I walk out of the theater with my hands up?
You just gotta, because, oh shit.
No, listen. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Just.
Alright. Do you have a bandana or not bandana?
A mask? Yeah, I do. Oh, why? You can't see me?
No, I can. It's just like when you know how when you kill someone, it gives you like that little cam or whatever. It was just a silhouette of you with like the mask on.
Yeah, I got a mask on. I got this from Madame Nazir.
Are you ready? Let's have a duel. A duel in the middle of Valentine.
The three of us, or?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can just set one up as a posse. Just give me a second. I'll go get some money.
Oh,
And we
I
can...
made it like an actual duel in the middle of town.
No. Because if we actually want to be able to aim at each other like decently, We've got to freaking just set it up inside the. Oh, you meant like a cowboy duel?
Yeah, like a
Oh,
cowboy duel.
okay. Yeah, give me a second.
Oh! I loaded back in and I'm blowing
Monsters
up.
scream in the background.
Oh my goodness!
What? What's wrong?
I loaded into a hacker game and I'm getting blown up.
He loaded into a game
What
with
is
a hacker.
happening? What is
Dude.
happening?
Hackers in this
Look at
Listen.
my screen. I'm on fire.
Oh my god!
You can't
Dude.
even see my screen.
Yes, I can. They're going ham.
Oh!
He's on fire. No, there are so many hackers in this game. Yes, they are. But some of them are fun. Okay, some of them are not your. Some of them aren't your shoot you, ask questions later. Some of them actually are pretty fun. But it's just all about it's all about where you find them at, right? Like the ones in Valentine tend to be cool. Now ASM, I'm not certain if you want this smoke, man.
You ain't ready for this. Oh, I need my horse. I don't know why I fled it.
I was gonna flee mine, but you know you gotta wait 5 minutes if you flee your horse.
Really? That's dumb.
No, yeah, you do. You gotta wait 5 minutes, and if you don't, if your horse dies, you get. Guess what you get? Guess what you get? Everybody's favorite horse. Everybody's favorite horse.
Nag.
The scrawny nag.
Dude, I honestly, here's the thing: Red Dead Online, even
No, it's
without
not.
just like all the the failed updates or whatever, I like just the actual some of the actual in-game mechanics are so it's like terrible.
Okay, I'm in love with this game. That's just me personally, though. I'm just in love with this game. The community here is like so fun, right? It's like Wild RP, but a lot more actual Wild West, in my opinion. Because like you get like there are people here that can like that hold on to the cowboy accent, but you come across anything, right? Told you, flying Santa Clauses, elves, people who are walking around as skeletons. They're all here.
Yeah.
They're
Alright,
like,
alright.
it's fun. It's
I'm
fun.
ready now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, look what I'm packing. Look what I'm packing.
Hey, I don't want to look at the packing.
No. I mean, like, you see, I got the dual wields and I have pistols. Oh. Okay, Martian, your turn. I'm refereeing in this match. I wasn't paying attention.
On some of the other servers I played on, that's all I did was I found people with duels and then I got arrested, so I had to quit. Because they were saying it was RDM, and I was like, they're all agreeing to it though.
It like what? Other roleplay servers?
Yeah, other than Wild RP, I was on one and I was like, all right, here I go, and I was making money from it, and then they got angry because they killed the staff.
I've seen another one besides Wild RP. But the thing is, I don't know how it necessarily works, right? Because I've seen that Wild RP is actually its own its own application, right? Like it's Red Dead, but it doesn't really use either of the other versions. Like it does, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And I was going to do it because I was reading the Reddit post and it's like, oh well, you don't because turns out you don't actually need. It just uses some base code off of Red Dead, right? So it doesn't use.
Yeah, it just uses the base game and then everything else is built.
So I was reading the Reddit, and you can do it. I was reading the rules, and you can do it without even owning the main game. If you just got Red Dead Online, like you can do it. You just need the application. But the reason I don't want to do it is first off, I'm cringy. I can't. I don't know how to role play. Right? I don't. I before you know it, I'd end up saying something.
Embrace the cringe.
I'd end up saying something stupid and ruining my entire gimmick. Number one, and number two. I don't know how to write a gimmick. I can't write a stuff. I don't know how to write.
You should just like come to me and I'll help you because like we could have. It'd be fun to have like dual screens going on.
Obviously, I thought about that. Me and Moose could be partners, but I don't want to take the interview. I'm so nervous. Like, dude, I don't know how to sit down and.
But it's really not. It's not as bad as you think it'd be.
Like,
I could give you insight because I basically have all the questions memorized. The only one you have to watch out for is that they'll ask you to talk in a character that you create in like 3 minutes, and then once you talk, you're gonna talk about that character's favorite food.
Literally.
And then you just do that for.
Well, my name's Grizzly, and my favorite food is freaking French toast.
Yeah, like that, and you have to go on like that for like a minute.
Dude,
Mine
I can't.
Was, a guy named Dumpling, and his favorite food was peanuts, crackers, and ice. Oh, look at these people over here.
So how do
They're
they?
all like,
I'm curious. How do they? Oh, there is a bunch of people here now. How do they catch people who break character or whatever?
they get reported. Like you just have to put in like a report. Oh, there's another one behind. Oh, it's Marshall.
Hello, fellas.
I turn on my mic.
We are a total. This right here is my gang of 3 totally trained people. This here's a robbery. No, this isn't a robbery. We just came to ask you a question today, and that's, do you have Riz?
Jesus. How do I?
She
turn on
taunted
my
me.
mic?
You got Riz, right? You got the Riz like this, like that. You got Riz, right?
How
I
do I
don't think.
turn on my mic?
I don't think she
I
has.
just turn on your mic.
I don't think she has Riz. You gotta go to audio settings, right? And then you gotta turn off push to talk. If not, I think it's hold in, and then that's how push to talk works.
Let me see.
Listen, guys,
I
you
think I
guys,
have voice chat on.
you guys seem like upstanding gents.
What the hell? I was Martian. I was right in my. He just knocked me out of my settings. I was like right in the middle of it.
Run! Run! I killed him! I killed him! Run! I took him out. They were being mean. They didn't have any Riz. Oh no! No, yeah, I can hear you double now. Yeah,
Alright, sweet.
they didn't have Riz, so I killed them.
Alright, I'm going. Let me and Martian have a duel. Tell Martian to meet me in the middle of Valentine's.
Martian, he says meet him in the middle of Valentine. Well, he can hear you most likely.
Oh, he can?
Yeah, he can hear you now that you got your mic on.
Why
So.
are these people trying to shoot me?
Because I killed them.
I can't even hear my game.
Ah, shit, you
Yo,
got it.
Why?
I can't even hear my game. I
Why?
can't hear anything or anybody.
Why?
Huh? My headphones is connected to my phone.
Why?
Because I'm listening to something.
Oh, okay. Well, ASM said meet him in the middle for a duel.
Why do you want to meet me? I want to know.
Because the duel.
I got one of them. I got one of them. I need help. Nope.
I'm coming. Alright, hold on. Meet me at the butcher, Second Slayer. We'll go in like guns a-blazing.
Okay. If I get
Turning
there.
on
He wants to meet me?
These guys can hear us, by the way.
Oh, wait. They can't hear me, though. I'm not talking right now.
No, they're gonna
Because I'm pushed to talk.
ribs. Why I love how whenever you have a mask, the character asks you all the AI just asks you constantly. Like that's the only question you get. Why the mask? Why you have a mask on? Why are you wearing that mask? Like literally, that's the only thing they ask me. That's the only thing they ask me.
Oh, shit, I didn't realize that was, sorry for my language. I forget I'm on your stream. Alright.
ASM got popped. I popped him though. I got him.
Alright, I'm coming to give you backup. Take cover at the bank and we'll meet right there.
Yeah, I'm pushing up. I'm pushing up on my line, Call of Duty style.
Where they at?
I see
They're over there. They're over there. Push up. Oh,
Oh, wait, this Martian.
that's Martian.
He's still red. He's like a red dot on my screen. So.
We gotta get that high ground, Fortnite style.
What's that red mark on my screen?
The red mark is the guy who we killed. He's coming. I'm gonna default dance on you. All I wanted to know was if you had Riz. Martian, why are you turning on us?
I'm
I
sorry,
wasn't
Martian.
turning on you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Ow!
Alright.
We got this. I just wanted to. I just wanted to know if they had Riz. I just wanted to know if they had Riz. That was it. By the way, I should make this clear. I'm not the one who started Riz. It was Skyro.
You didn't start Rizzy?
Bootleg Skyro from your server.
Oh, they joined one of your streams.
A couple of them. Dex is here. A couple of them joined my streams. Yeah, they totally like me. I'm super cool. No, but he was the one who started saying Riz. Yeah, see, a couple of them subscribed to me because I did post to one of my streams in your server one time. I didn't know if it was okay, so I didn't do it again. I apologize about that.
I don't care. That wouldn't be fair if I said you couldn't.
No, but I like respecting the rule because it's a specific server. You know, it's not like who was that. Yeah. It's not a hangout server. You know, so I don't want to I don't want to just do something and it's not okay. You see what I'm saying? Even though I don't role play, I like being there. It's fun. It's fun talking to those guys.
they're all like, if any of them are on the server, most of them are just like little gremlins. All of them.
Grand Priest, that guy. Now that guy's funny.
He's a little goblin.
Dude, he's insane. And they were all so surprised. They're like, I think they all thought I was like 13 and 14, right? So they're all like,
because that's everybody in the server is around the same age.
they're like, he's 20. Oh my God, he's an old man. He's coming to steal our candy. He's coming to offer us candy or something.
I got you.
He said he has you.
Alright, now he's dead.
Bye. No, but they're all like,
What? Why you say bye?
I sniped ASM.
That was my target.
Well, he is still your target.
You're
Let's go.
mine now.
Let's go, buddy. We meeting in the middle of town, boy.
He said, "Meet in the middle of town, boy." It's funny though, cause they're funny. I like being there. He said ASM says he wants to duel.
Oh, he want to duel with me.
Yeah, he wants to duel with you.
You're my target now, though.
He says you're his target
No,
now.
you are my target.
I'm your target. Why am I your target?
My target.
I didn't do anything.
You took out my target.
Oh shit!
You're done behind
I
down.
can't get up top
Sit
of
down.
the building.
Sit down. You try
yeah,
me,
they're like-
dog.
They're all just so unique.
Yeah, that's what's fun about it. That's what's fun about it. You know.
They're-
Whoa.
Don't you try me either. Don't try me.
That's what's fun about them. They're all unique. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I just started firing on top of that building.
you know, my server's kind of, you know, dead nowadays. My server's kind of dead nowadays, so it's like.
What I like about that server though is that even if I'm not there, it's still active. Like,
What
I don't
you're
have to-
that's what I'm saying. It's like your server is still active, so you know I'm just
How you feel?
I'm just randomly talking there,
Maybe
regardless
you
of the
are
fact
back
that
to the gate.
I don't roleplay, but I'm just still there having fun.
Yeah.
By the way, is it Roblox? Is it Roblox that they play?
Yeah, it is. It's just this really like cool game.
See, what stopped me from getting into it is that so my Dragon Ball knowledge is, I haven't watched Z Kai or Z in years, right? Last time I watched that was years. Last time I watched GT was years ago. My most recent knowledge on Dragon Ball is I watched the original show. I don't know if you remember back in 2020, and that was all thanks to you. That was all thanks to you and that freaking Xenoverse video.
What is the Xenoverse video?
You made a video about you were supposed to start did you just private all your videos or are they like did you delete them all?
They're all just unlisted.
You were you had I don't know if you remember, but you made a video where you were gonna start a series trying to get into Xenoverse online. And that video made me go buy Xenoverse, if you remember, and then I got heavily into Dragon Ball after that, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the entirety of the Dragon Ball series. And then I watched the original show, fell in love with how it does things, and realized I didn't want to watch Z because I didn't want to just focus on Saiyans. And so, therefore...
Hey! Y'all can't double team me. Y'all supposed to be fighting too.
I'm not double teaming you. I killed ASM, and you said, oh. I killed him, you said...
I'm cleaning my weapon.
See?
No, but my knowledge on freaking, Dragon Ball isn't, top tier. Because I'm not watching Super. I can guarantee you, I'm not watching Super.
You don't really need a lot of knowledge, I'm gonna be honest. Most of it is stuff that, it's just all kind of made up stuff. If you know the basic concept of, like, Dragon Ball, like, if you watch Dragon Ball, you're fine.
I watched
completely fine.
obviously, like I said, I've seen, I watched the entirety of GT and Z Kai back
How
in the
your
day.
shoulder meat feel?
He said, how does your shoulder meat feel?
My shoulder meat?
No, I watched the entirety of Z Kai and the original Z back. Whoa!
I hurt myself.
I'm trying to work on my aim without a reticle so I can do that on Wildlife League.
Where are you? I don't even see you.
We on the roof.
Oh, you're on the freaking hotel roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't wanna be weird, right, and screw it up.
Oh, shit.
I definitely, I'm gonna look into it because how do you? I gotta write a character again. Once again, do not know how to write a character. So
I mean, just apply for my server, and then you can just start there if you
I'll
really
do it.
wanted to.
I'll probably try to come up with something today or tomorrow, and then I'll see about getting an official apply into you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Because
Yeah,
I feel so bad because they're always there. There's always those one or two guys there that's like, oh, I really want to role play. Anybody want to role play? And I feel bad because I'm just there talking in chat and I'm not role playing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of the most of the people, anytime they say anyone with RP, like there's at least 4 people that hop on my private server.
No, 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 wait, no, I'm not.
I'm so. There we go.
Oh!
I died like in a movie. Did you see that?
He blew me away.
My
No, but I can't tell you how cool it is to have you back streaming again, though. ASM, listen, you don't understand, right? You don't seem to understand, right? Literally, when you just stopped, because the thing is about you kind of stopped, like, I don't know the specifics, but you know how you just kind of got bored of YouTube and you just kind of disappeared from everything?
Yeah.
Right? Even, like, Discord, you weren't even talking on there, so you just kind of, like, dipped, right? Everybody kept asking me, of all people. I'm like, dude, I haven't talked to him either.
Well, it was like, I think, I always say that it's because I got bored, but I was more like getting, I don't know why, I felt like I was like getting discouraged because the videos I put a lot of work in, and then I wasn't really getting a lot back from
Dude,
it. And
listen, dude.
Now that I'm a little bit older, I realize that shouldn't have been what I was after.
Listen, my guy, listen, every single person, right, in that server, at least in my server, in my community, loved your videos and streams, like, to death. Most of them liked you more than me. Like, Martian, he says come near the ladder.
I came near. Where are you at?
No, but I'm serious. It's great, dude, to see you back. I just want you to unlist your old videos, please. Please. Please.
Yeah,
Or you can put them all in a playlist and let me, like, the old videos and streams, you can put them all into a playlist.
I could. I don't have any of the old streams because YouTube didn't, like,
save those.
Save those before.
But the old videos, like, you could put them in a playlist and just let me view them. Got him.
Oh.
I got Blueberry number 1. Where's Blueberry number 2?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm stuck in the animation.
I got you. No, yeah, but, like, me randomly shooting at you with a shotgun. Nah, ASM, keep that same energy, though. It's good. No, it's good.
I heard something blow up.
No.
Sit your tongue behind that. You thought you was done, son.
Oh, the average Red Dead Online experience, you mean?
If you can hear the fan, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You can hear it in all my videos and streams as well. Yeah, but, you know, and it's like years ago, I felt bad, right? I'm like, when you left, I was like, did he leave? One of the reasons, I don't know if you remember this, right? I don't know if you remember this, but you did ask me, like, to be my editor 3 years ago. Like, you straight up asked me to be my editor, right? And at the time, I didn't say yes because, you know, I feel bad, right? I'm a softie, okay? So I don't want to. I feel bad, you know. I kept feeling bad about. I'm like, I don't want to have some edit all my videos for me. That's not fair. And obviously, you know, my channel doesn't make any money, so you know, there's that front of thing. How are you gonna go into defensive?
You did.
No, you did. No, he's gonna choke me.
He's in defensive.
I don't know how he keeps going in defensive.
You went invisible on me.
I didn't. I swear. Is it the mask?
Oh!
It might be the mask, but I was like, you know what? Now I was looking for, you know, what I like to call the golden trio nowadays because Shark bullied me about my freaking thumbnails and stuff. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Goodbye. Where'd he go? Shark freaking.
I think that your some thumbnails are actually really good. I don't see anything like wrong with them.
Dude,
You could make your own thumbnails and it'd be fine.
freaking they ate me alive about editing and thumbnails, and I'm like, okay, I finally want my videos. Like, okay, I don't watch Korea's Kitchen, but you know people like Korea's Kitchen. You know, have you seen him?
Does he even know who Corey is?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like,
Yeah, you know, there's Korea's Kitchen, and most YouTubers nowadays, they put all the fun memes and stuff throughout their videos, and people laugh, and it's like, I've wanted that for so long, you know? And it's like, I remember, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ask this something, screw it. Because the thing is, you are so talented when it comes to editing stuff. Like, okay, the thing you did with Lemotiu was so cool at the beginning of the murder mystery video. Where you, like, freaking had him, what the heck even happened? I just teleported dead. Where you had him freaking, how you say, talking and the little thing. I thought that was so cool. I'm like, dude. Listen, ASM, you gotta understand something, right? You have your editing is so good that you have me you have me excited to watch my own videos. Like, do you know how crazy that is? Like, yeah, I recorded my own video. Yeah, sure, I know what's gonna happen in the video, but I'm so excited to see how it turns out that I'm sitting there like I watched the entire murder mystery video, like the entire thing. Like, that entire hour worth of content. Also, the cutting. You're doing phenomenal with that, right? That's something I needed as well. I gotta start cutting my videos down, you see? I had to start cutting them down because they were too long. And I understand a lot of people aren't like me, you know? I prefer the long content on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people aren't like me, so the fact that you are helping cut out stuff that, you know, the problem for me is I can't really distinguish between what I think is, you know, as someone who does record a video, right? It's harder for someone to distinguish between their own work than having someone else do it, you know? It's like, I'm trying to decide. Pull out the shotgun! What the freak? Me trying to decide what's worthwhile cutting out, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't cut this out. This is important. When half the time it's not really important, I just feel like it's important because I'm the one who recorded it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what I do is that I'll watch like my editing process, which wait, behind me.
No, my aim is so bad.
What I do for my editing process most of the time I watch the video through normally, and then I'll go back, and which parts I notice I lose interest in, I cut out.
That's what I enjoy. That's the main thing I'm most hyped about having. Like, especially like, okay, other videos it's a bit of a difference, but like with Let's Plays, that's the main thing I wanted edited well, right? So like I said, if you ever need more time, right? Like if you ever need more time, just let me know, and we can cut the schedule back, and I'll just have you only edit Let's Plays. Like if you ever.
He came around the corner and I caved his chest in.
I did. I came around the corner.
Yeah.
What?
Handheld items only.
Handheld items only. What do you mean?
Like hammers and knives.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. Hold on.
I have a knife.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disband the posse though, because we can't bludgeon each other if the posse's
I'm not
up there.
in the posse, so I can do this.
Yeah, he's not in the posse. I'm just gonna end the posse for now. We're still here. We're still gonna be able to hear each other. It's just
Make sure you tell him only knives.
No, he knows only knives, guns, freaking not guns,
knives.
only knives, freaking axes, and apparently machetes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
No!
I actually don't know what the button is that you're supposed to. Oh my god. You got brass knuckles?
No, I don't. I'm just. Oh my god, I'm getting sliced up. Oh my god, he stabbed me. What do you mean?
Like you guys are moving to the side. Are you using?
Oh no, if you press. Oh wait, I'm playing with the controller.
I am strangling him.
Get out of it!
No, I'm playing with the controller, so you press X to like dodge during a fight.
Oh, so it's like space.
So yeah, it's something for you. Yeah, it's like.
You should have seen his face when I grabbed him.
Nope. Not this time. Oh. Oh. Yeah, whatever you want. Whatever his handheld.
I don't have rope apparently. Oh, I was looking at my hotbar.
See, I'm a bounty hunter. You're not getting out of mine. It's reinforced.
All right, like listen, fella. Yeah, I got.
Axe right in the face.
You look like your character looks
Santa
like,
Claus,
I don't know
right?
if you know this guy?
Yeah.
There's a legend in Red Dead Online, and he's called Cowman, and your
What's
like
going
character
on?
looks like it.
I'm just punching you in the face.
My game was glitched. I timed you up.
Really?
Yes.
In my game, I was just punching you in the face. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! I forgot what I was talking about beforehand, but it was something regarding Let's Plays. Yeah, like the main like I'm loving the Let's Plays. You're doing good with those Let's Plays, dude. Like top tier.
Oh my god, I got destroyed. Yeah.
How that hammer feel, Jojo?
You got a hammer? I'm going to the fence to get that dang machete, man.
I didn't see a machete.
I don't know, but that girl,
Martian to meet me in town, and we'll have a Western duel.
Martian, he says meet him in town and we'll have a Western duel. That's what
All
Essence
right,
says. He says, all right then. I'll be back. I'm going to the fence. I gotta find the nearest fence because where is the nearest fence? Because I got a freaking add marker waypoint index. Okay, I'm going to the nearest fence. I need that freaking machete fence.
Alright, is Martian in the middle of town? I see him.
Okay, there's a fence right there. Who's this? That's Gus. That's not. The fences are right here. Where is the nearest fence?
Oh, I see Martian. Me and Martian having like an epic walk down right now.
Oh yeah, the nearest fence is here in Emerald Ranch. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm riding all the way to Emerald Ranch. I want that.
He got me! No! He was on a slither. I just need to hit him with one more bullet.
You don't want to have no duel with me.
He said you don't want to have a duel with him.
Oh.
Why do I have a 100% discount on fast travel? There must be some new update or something.
Must be like an event.
ASM, so take a wild guess at how much money I have.
$983.
More.
What? $10,850.
More.
$30,850.
Less.
25,000.
Less.
24,000.
Less.
22,000.
Less.
21,000.
You're so close, but less.
Martian, I can't. You get defensive when you're in stores.
Oh yeah, you get the yeah he does. He's buying something.
Okay.
You're so close, just a little less.
21,000.
No, less than 20, like out of the 20 range, but you're so close.
19,000.
So close. Less.
17,000.
Yeah, $17,697.
Guess how much?
How much? $40.
$135.02.
How much gold you have?
10 gold.
Yeah, I think for safekeeping, I'm not gonna tell you how much gold.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll tell you. I've got 192 gold.
I'm inside of the gun store, right?
Yeah.
Just crouched, looking at the dude at ammunition. He should come in here and see this.
It's him. He says go inside the guy inside the gun store. There's something strange about him. What? Is he racist?
What does he have?
I don't know. He said it's something strange about him.
Does he see me right now?
He said, "Do you see him?"
I see where you're looking right now. You know, getting a view of the moon.
Of the moon? Oh my god!
What do you mean the moon?
Bro, this is a family-friendly stream, dude. You gotta chill.
Hold on. I don't see what you're looking at.
See, I kill puppies, so I don't care. No, I don't really kill puppies in real life. Please don't take this out of context.
Oh, cancel him. Cancel him. Get
There's
him.
By the way, this is gonna be the first stream that freaking that we can actually turn into the freaking how you say stream highlights eventually. Not this week or not next week probably either, but eventually. See, after you send me the mystery dungeon video, which by the way, is it done yet?
That's done.
Oh well, yeah, after the stream, just send it to me because I'm gonna post it for tomorrow. I wanna what's a jackbone knife? A jackbone knife. I'm gonna buy it.
Well,
After you, I wanna tomorrow I'm gonna be recording a certain special video. Right, that's what I was gonna record on Friday. I have a special video that I am making. Hunting knife. What is it? The reason I say the video is special because it's actually I'm getting to. So there's this big time Mario 64 developer, right? That I am, or like ROM hacker.
To come out.
Martian, he says come out. There's this big time.
Front door if you ain't scared.
He said come out the front door if you're not scared. There's this big time Mario 64 ROM hacker, and he's actually allowing me to be the first person to beta test his game, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
so
scared.
the thing is, he says he's scared. The thing about being a big YouTuber, or like I don't consider myself a big YouTuber, but you know what I mean, like a medium YouTuber. I've got to meet a lot of cool developers and like beta tester games, right? Like Casper is a developer, believe it or not. He's the developer of the Kakarot fan game, and so but his name is Blake Aramo, and I'm getting he's actually gonna let me beta test Sonic Mushroom Blast for Super Mario 64, which is gonna be a big ROM hack when it comes out, right? Like it's gonna shoot waves in the community, you know. I'm gonna be the first person besides him, obviously, to make a video on it.
Yeah.
And so I will tell you because there's a couple of requirements he did tell me I have to uphold in the video.
Cavity gonna keep getting caved in.
He said don't challenge him because your chest cavity is gonna keep getting caved in. Yeah, there's a couple things he did tell me I can and can't talk about in the video, and also I'm gonna have to shoot you soon when I finish recording the video. I'm gonna have to shoot you a PNG of his logo because he told me I have to put that logo in the video like at all times in the top right corner or something. So
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you that, but and after I record the video, I'll tell you if there's anything specific that needs to be cut out because there obviously he doesn't want me to show certain things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is really cool. That's the cool thing about being this size of a YouTuber, though. I'm not big, but I'm medium sized. You know what I'm saying? You get to meet a couple cool people. You get to meet a couple cool developers and just cool people in general. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool.
That Mario 64 ROM hack will get you like grow you a little bit as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when you told I was upset, I'm like, dang it, dude. I hate editing. I hate when you gotta edit something and then the file.
Where did you go?
I'm at Emerald Ranch.
Why are you at Emerald Ranch?
I was trying to buy a freaking machete. I'm coming back to Valentine now. I hate editing. No, because I'm not high enough for a rank. I hate when you're freaking editing and then you lose an entire video. I'm like, dang it, dude. It's the worst feeling ever.
That's what happened to me. It like stopped. I had to go all the way back.
I know. By the way, which editor you use? You said you use again?
I use Movie Studio 17.
See, fun fact. You know the MKVs, right? For years, I had no idea. I've been making my OBS puts all my videos in MKVs. I've changed it now, but I had no idea for years it did that. Do you know why? Because I edit with I used to edit. I don't edit anymore, obviously. I edited with Power Director on PC. Power Director does not care. They just take those files, and I've like never had a problem with them. And so I had
Power Director is like a newer editing software.
Yeah, and I'm like, I had no idea. I never would have. I would have been changed it. I had no idea they freaking did that. Because I already know. The thing is, Mega. I know it's a bit tedious the way we got to do it, but you know how we used to do it back in the day, right? YTMP3.
Emails.
No, not emails. We never did it emails. You know, we used to have. We'd upload the video, unlist it, and then have the other person go download it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that doesn't work because that screws up the quality, and also it's just tedious, right? Mega is just the best way I found because Google Drive was being stupid. Also, I had a few personal files in Google Drive that I didn't want, you know. Because the thing about Google Drive is when you give someone access to your Google Drive, you can't really just give them access to one file. You gotta kind of, You got to give them access to your entire Google Drive, and I've got like photos of people in that, and I'm like, I don't want to freaking I can't give away my Google, and then it just wasn't even letting me anyway. I'm like, I'm trying to upload files, and it's like Mega just works. It takes a while to upload stuff, but it works. You see?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be on the perfect schedule of upload, record. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I get
Mystery. Mystery Dungeon, though, that's done now. So, the next Let's Play will probably be something. I don't know what it'll be. I'll figure it out soon. I will tell you, though. Oh, what? Go ahead.
Uh, I laughed for the first time when I was editing one of the videos when I put something. It's like in the very beginning of the video. It's where you're talking about like I'm shooting for this to be the last episode, and you said that the episode prior. So there's just like this meme of this guy like shooting a bunch of shots in a basketball. Oh, goal, and it's him missing all of them. And I'm
Listen,
like Sega Slayer shooting his shots.
dude, people are loving it. Like, they're like I'm not joking with you. Oh, no, wolves, please. Oh, no, I'm going to be like Moose 2.0. Please. No, my horse is being dumb. I'm dead. I fell off a mountain. Speed Slayer, you are dead. But listen, people are genuinely eating up the memes. Like, they're loving it, dude. Like, they are loving it. I keep getting people telling me to send you props. Like, listen, listen, I'm going to tell you how good, if you want a good level of how well you are doing as my editor, right, ASM? Mochu is watching my videos. He's watching the videos now. Like, they're excited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there. I'm sitting in the corner. I'm like, just imagine if he tells me tomorrow he quits. What am I gonna do?
Sega Slayer. Actually, that's what I was gonna use this stream to do. To tell you this will be the last time I ever edit. No.
No,
That video.
no. I'm serious. I'm like, dude. If this man tells me tomorrow he's done editing my videos, I'm screwed because they've gotten to a quality now that like, they got cool. They're quality now. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're fun. They're fun to watch. Like if you can get a man excited about watching his own videos, right? That's how you know you got something special. You know?
Yeah.
And then like I promise you, if the channel ever does get who just got me? Oh my God, Martian got me.
I crashed, but I have to go back on Movie Studio because I cannot find that video. I was like, I thought I uploaded it.
If you like I promise you hereby, like if my channel ever does get to the point,
Help!
who's killing you? Somebody random?
Help!
Somebody random is killing you?
Help!
I'm trying.
Ah!
ASM crashed.
Yeah, I
Help
crashed.
me!
His game crashed. I'm coming to help you. I'm trying.
Help me, please.
Who is chasing you?
Sega Slayer.
Ah!
Who was that?
Help me! Oh! Who killed me?
Sega Slayer, I love you.
I asked for help!
Who's this? Which one is this? Who's this? Someone. Let me look. Wait. Don't tell me who you are. I'm gonna get it. I'm totally gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Wait. Don't say anything. I'm not good with memorizing the voices. Okay, just give me a second. Marshall's probably gonna nuke me. No, wait. That's not you, ASM. That wasn't you making those voices, was it?
No, I crashed. I'll get back on right now.
Oh, you know what? It's people on Red Dead.
Well, I was gonna say something and I forgot.
No, I thought it was people on the stream. Like, I thought it was either people on the stream or it was you. Or someone in the Discord. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh yeah. Hasn't your watch time gone up or something?
Yeah, dude. The watch time, thanks to you solely, the watch time has just, oh man, it's been a blast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because people have a reason. The thing is, people have a reason to continue watching because we never know which meme you're gonna throw in there next, right? Like, everyone's always, like, it's a suspense waiting for that next big edit, even for me. Like, we don't know what the next one is gonna be, so people are encouraged to watch, and that's exactly why I hired you, quote unquote hired you as the editor. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to go back. I'm like, nah, dude, I can't do it anymore. I gotta get ASM on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's funny because people keep asking me. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say my all my when I go to my channel's analytics, and I gained in since let's see when was the first moose stream? Hold on, it was like 2 days ago.
Oh my God, there's a hacker.
Something blowing up.
Yeah, there's a hacker. I think he's blowing up stuff.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Um,
live on stream,
2
hacker
days.
caught.
2 days in 2 days. I've gotten 190 views and 10 subscribers and 44 watch hours.
No,
in
yeah,
2 days.
you're killing it, dude. You're killing it. Like you are killing it.
That's from the streams.
I know.
And
Who is he
Let's see.
blowing up?
I get like 30 to 20 minutes.
getting
watch
blown up
time
out
on
here.
the stream.
Can I get some money?
Can I get some money? That's what Marcin is saying. Trying to say that to the hacker. So get this. Yeah, the watch time is gonna. A lot of people though, they keep thinking, they keep saying, "Oh."
Meet me in the middle.
They keep asking me, "Yeah, I'll meet you in the middle."
No,
They keep,
I want everybody here.
they keep saying,
Tell everybody.
How am I gonna? You tell them.
I'm talking about ASM.
SM crashed. She's.
Oh,
Yeah,
his game
crashed.
crashed?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at all my YouTube stuff. But
Yeah.
I'll get
Freaking.
back on maybe in a
What
second.
was I gonna say? Dang, you screwed me. Yeah. People, the watch time. People keep thinking like once at the moment. Everyone keeps asking me, "Oh, Sega Slayer, is your channel monetized yet? Is it monetized yet?" Here I am saying to myself, right? If you guys would have been watching my videos for as long as I was posting them, I would have been. But the thing is, right? I gotta make this abundantly clear, right? When I do get monetized, right? When I do get monetized, I'll be making like 25 cents a year. Calm down. Like this is not a joke either. Like this is no, I'm not even joking. Like I'll be making like what? Because I don't even to make $1, you need about 1,000 views on videos, right? You need about 1,000 views on videos. Now I don't even half the time I don't even get you know on a really good video I get around 800 to 900 some like that's an insane video, you know. But the average is around like somewhere from it's around somewhere from like 50 to 100. Obviously, my streams do really well, but like video wise, it's like around an average of 50 to 100, right? So it's like I'm not. Hey man, come on, dude. Why you dragging me? I didn't even do anything to you. That wasn't nice. Now my clothes are all dirty. Now my clothes are all dirty. Come on, man. You'll be getting the bill from my dry cleaners. Bastard. No, but yeah, it's like even on a good video, like on a great video, I'm getting around 800 views. So it's like I'm not making anything. It's like 25 cents at best, right? And this is like 25 cents a month, right? But like I do maintain like if we do get to a point where my channel is making a decent amount of money, right? Like if we get to somewhere where we got like 10,000, I'm getting around like $20 off a video. You see what I'm saying? Then like I'm hiring you. I'm letting you know right then and there. Like I'm hiring you straight up. I'm not like I'm.
What was I gonna say? I like honestly, excuse me. Don't if you upload if you upload longer videos, you're more likely to get like thrown to the algorithm, right?
Yeah, I do. That's what I upload as long as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the longer the video, the more likely it is to be put in the algorithm. Like that.
Yeah, that is the longer YouTube likes the thing is YouTube likes to push long content. You see what I'm saying? That's what they like to push. Dang,
Yeah.
we're talking about the river's free. This river ain't cleaning nothing. No, but yeah, they like to push the longer content. And my main problem is that my content before you started editing it, it wasn't cool enough for people to watch it, right? Like no one was watching through it. But now that the edits are here, people are interested. They're having fun, you know? That's why I told you have full creative control over what you put in. Like once I send you that recording, whatever I record and whatever you do from there, it's you. It's all you. You know what I'm saying? You got put in whatever memes you see fit. Put in, random clips. voiceovers. I don't care what you do. Just it's all you from there. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what's keeping people engaged. And obviously, I know, like, I want it to be where you do get something out of it, obviously. So, I do, like I said, after, you flash my Discord thing, please flash your channel. Like, because I'm gonna, put it in the, I'm gonna put it in the permanent description along with all my other links, right? And then I'll start, probably pinning it down in the comments below. Since you're streaming again, I gotta help you get that advertisement, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like we can, yeah, we can, and then like I said, feel free if you ever want to, because I see people doing this all the time. If you ever want to stream yourself editing one of my videos or whatever it is you want to do, feel free. Like, you got complete creative control over the editing process. Because I see people doing that as well.
I was thinking of doing that, but I thought what would be, I was gonna bring this up to you, but I didn't have time today. But I was thinking to just, I could edit videos in the Discord server and live stream it on in the Discord VC to try to, like, because you said you wanted to make the Discord more active. I thought that could help.
Yeah, it's up to you. Listen, you're not the manager anymore, right? But between you and me, your editor role has all the manager perks. Almost all of them. Almost all of them, because I trust you. I can still trust you with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I know you're not gonna freaking try to delete my server or go ham like Jay did.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you do.
Did Jay try to delete your server?
No, he just tried to freaking he tried to take it over and be,
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but like you do that, do whatever. Like, you got, again, once I send you that video, you've got complete creative control. You can post if you want to take those streams that you do on Discord and post them to your channel and trying to, just to help you build an audience off of my audience. Go ahead, like, this is it. I'm trying. I want to make it fair for you because. You got to be getting something back. That's why I told you originally. That's why I said no when you asked me to be my editor originally, because I felt bad. You're right. I'm like, well, nowadays it's a little different because I am bigger and I feel like I can help you promote your stuff better than what I could back then. Nowadays I'm gaining subscribers at a rapid rate. We're almost at 2,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like. Now I have somewhat more of an audience that I can try to promote you to. And so now I feel it's a little more worthwhile for both sides now than what it was before. But, like I said, you still do have the option. Like, anytime you do want to pull out, don't hesitate, you know what I'm saying? Or if there's a certain video you don't want to hesitate, do not hesitate to tell me, right? Like, I'm serious, don't hesitate. It's good, because at the end of the day, right now, I do plan to hire you as a full-on editor one day, but, like, right now you are doing this stuff for free, so, at any time, sure, you're getting promotion, but that's still not money. So anytime you, like I said, anytime you gotta pull out, or like if you need me to make even more like constraints, like if you ever need me to maybe for a while, like I don't know, maybe you got extra school work during a month or something, you need me to dial it back to one video a week, just let me know and we got it. I'm willing to make adjustments here. I'm compensating for 2 schedules, as I like to say now, so I'm all good. I want to make it as fair as possible and as worthwhile as possible. So, I want you to be able to promote yourself and capitalize off the content as well as I am. So you got, like I said, you got full creative control. Whatever. Once that video is sent to you, whatever you want to do with it, it's all yours. But either way, I was gonna ask you a question, right? Do you remember H&R Fate? Whatever happened to that guy?
Honestly, I had like a falling out with him because I just kind of didn't want to be around what he was like attempting to
okay, yeah. Listen. We can because I don't want to start any drama on stream, but I get what you're saying. I know what you're talking about, and the reason I know what you're talking about is because before he deleted his channel, right? He posted a few videos talking about some of the things he was doing, right? And so I realized exactly. So like I got it, and I'm like, cause he started out, and I'm just saying, like I don't think he watched my channel anymore, but he started out as like this really well spoken, nice guy, and then it's like he just did a one. Like when I saw the new videos he was posting, he did a complete 180 and what he was posting. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that's kind of how he's always been. He appear that way at first, and then you get to know him, and things change. The
which I
reason
mean,
I
he was
made
never mean to me. I was just he had this weird thing he was doing in the server before he left. He like started he was just he started posting like random weird songs and you know, just doing random weird stuff. And then eventually he left this whole message about how he was sorry if he ever hurt anyone in Sega Slayer server. And at the time, I'm like,
yeah.
what could he be talking about? And then later on, I'm beginning to think maybe it was directed towards you. I don't know. I can't, you know.
It probably was. It probably was because I didn't want to. I uh a lot of the time when I'll just kind of discuss it like I won't discuss like a certain part, but I will discuss like this. What really happened was uh I just how can I explain this? We 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 did a lot of like writing stuff together, and uh he was very critical towards my work, which I'm not. I don't care. I don't care if someone's very critical towards my thing. I like to be told. I like emphasis on constructive criticism
Hmm.
towards my work. I
But
enjoy that.
he,
I know
I
that
get,
that
I'm
brings
understand,
joy.
I'm understanding what you're saying. He was less constructive and more just J type.
Yeah,
No,
he more or less wanted to like he more or less just wanted to find nitpicks just so he could say that there was a problem with it. And eventually that kind of got to me a little bit. And I was like, okay. And then I realized that kind of some of the stuff he wanted to do, like he wanted to do music, things like that. And like, honestly, I was fine with it. But I realized as he talked to me about it, I kind of the way he treated my stuff, I treat his. I realized that that's not fair. That's not fair at all. And so I like changed, and then or I changed that, and then I go, or then it just kind of keeps happening, and it just weighs down. So I'm like, okay, well, I really don't want to be around someone who's gonna like criticize my work like that, and I don't think he should be around someone that's gonna just do this, feed off of that, and do the same.
Uh,
no,
So,
yeah.
hey,
Is
I
that
don't know.
hey,
Oh wait, no,
Hello.
it's your artist, dude.
artist. Oh yeah, thank you by the way. I really like the picture you made.
Yay.
It's Echo Chan, yeah. No, but as I was saying, the only reason I wanted to ask is just I was so curious about it for so long because it was so weird. It just everything that he kind of like, he just did a 180, and I'm like, I don't know. I asked Jay, right? But then Jay said, Jay at the time told me he said he did. I believe he told me you and him didn't even really talk anymore, and then he told me that he didn't really know H&R Faith. They just kind of he's seen him around at like school or whatever, and then he didn't know him,
Yeah.
and that was about the
There was
extent
some
of it.
other stuff that he did that I could tell you off screen that I think that you would kind of understand why I stopped talking to him as well.
No, like
Uh,
I get it. I know because in his videos, like I said, in his videos, he was talking about some of the stuff him and
yeah, well,
his cousins were doing.
I'm not just meaning that stuff. Like there's like more,
Oh, yeah, you can.
not just public stuff.
Oh yeah, you can tell me off stream. But yeah, I just been curious for a long time. By the way, oh, another question that I might be able to ask you, so just so we can get, so me and Emoji can get this checked off our list, right? You are not the mysterious Reddit user, are you?
What?
Okay, yeah, it's not you. There, okay, so
You have like a mysterious Reddit user?
okay, this happened not too long after you stopped just talking on the server, right? Um, this happened. I'd
That's
say
real suspicious on
this
my
is
part.
yeah. This is what I'm saying. Um, this happened around 2021 sometime, mid 2021, early 2021, and there was this guy on Reddit called Okay Fine Let It Linger or like Longer, something like that. And I searched up my name and he was posting about my channel in the Sega subreddit, right? And he
Yeah.
When I brought it, he did it like a day before I discovered it, and then I randomly the next day just decided to search my name, and because let's be honest here, if you're a YouTuber, we've all searched our names on Google before, right? And so I searched Sega Slayer 64, the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, and I found it, and I posted about it in the Discord server because I wanted to figure out who it was, right? And the next day, he wrote back. Then a little while later on Reddit, he wrote, "Senpai has noticed me," in reference to me noticing who he is. Right? What is this? In reference to me noticing who he is, and I for years have now me and Lamotu have tried to figure out who it was. I had thought it was Lamotu. I thought it was Lamotu or Jay because at the time Jay had Reddit something in his status. And I'm like, okay, it's gotta be him, huh?
Where are y'all?
Oh, I'm just randomly over here. Where are you at Valentine?
Yeah, where you at?
I'm right here, way randomly. I'm randomly in the middle of nowhere.
Where's ASM at?
I don't even know.
Manga.
Huh? I'm not. Tell him I'm not on right now. I'm making.
He's not on. He's.
Lame O2U. There we go.
Oh,
Make
speaking of which,
sure-
thank you for reminding me. Thank you. While I have both of you here, SM, I needed your help with something, right? Do you mind? Could you make Martian an intro for me?
Uh, yes. I also have to make my mochi, but I just want to know probably not gonna be a priority. So whenever I get it done.
No, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. But it's a whenever you do it type thing. But yeah, he does need one, and I told him I'd see if you do it for him.
Who made that? Who made the intro you have now?
My intro?
Yeah.
Oh, Casper.
Casper is a really great editor. That's really good.
Dude, my intro, like he's made. I can send you a couple of my intros that he's made. He made a few of them. Like he's insane at it, right? And he was insane. I'm like, dude, he is good at editing. But the only reason I've never asked him to be well, he has his own channel, and he's a game developer, right? So he's like. Yeah. He's always busy, and he's like he the intro, like he made it, and he's really.
I was quite curious why you didn't ask him. Because like he's 10 times better than me.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say he's 10 times better than you. You're insane.
Well, I'll say it.
I'm not saying that. You're insane in my opinion. But the reason I didn't ask him was because number one, because I'm like it's between you or him, and I was always leaning more towards you, but it took me a while to get around to asking you because I'm like, okay, if I ask him, he's probably gonna get mad at me because number one. He hasn't really been active in my server. See, this goes back to something earlier. I thought the reason you stopped talking in my server, right? Because right around the time you stopped talking was a little bit before that was the time you asked me to be my editor, right? And I said no, and I'm like, okay, he's got to be mad. He stopped talking in the server. I'm like, everyone kept asking me where you were, why you stopped talking, why you stopped being, server manager.
No, I wasn't like mad about it. I just genuinely just like stopped, and then the reason I stopped in the server was because like you know how you feel in my server that I have now? It's like that, but on like a 10 times.
listen, ASM, listen. Everybody wants you to be active in the server. Listen, you don't understand, man. DMs, comments, messages, everybody just assumes that they don't even message Jay, and he is your friend in real life, right? So it's like they're messaging me, asking me where you at. Like everybody wants you to talk. You're highly respected in the server, right? Like you and Casper are by far the two most respected individuals in the community, right? In my community, like by far. So you being active, like as soon as you came in, I'm like, I don't know what happened to it. I didn't tell anybody that I thought you were mad at me. I'm like, in my opinion, I'm like, I'm thinking he's got to be mad at me because it's like, you did ask me a few times, but you asked me a little bit before before you just stopped, and I'm like, dang, no, he's mad. He wants nothing to do with the community because he didn't want to be mine. And for years, ever since you did leave, I contemplated DM you, asking you to be my editor because as much like I knew I needed an editor, right? I've tried my hand at editing. It's just not. It doesn't work for me. I knew I needed one. I just knew, like...
1 second. Let me grab that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Continue.
No, I was saying, I just knew, like, I didn't, By the way, Echo Chan, are you still in the call? What the heck? My phone isn't... Oh, okay, that scared the heck out of me. Stream's been going for 2 hours. I'll end it at 10:30. Now, there's still people at Valentine. I'm not going back to Valentine. There's too many people there. And I honestly, like right now, I'm just trying to, for the rest of the stream, I'm just trying to chill. And I honestly don't feel like getting in any firefights with anybody or anything. So we're going back to Valentine. We're going to Strawberry. There's usually nobody in Strawberry. So we're gonna go chill at Strawberry for the remainder of the stream. If I could get my dang mouse cursor on it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Strawberry.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I was saying, I'm like, okay. For a while, I really did sit there and contemplate asking you to be my editor for a while because I really wanted it. Like I wanted it, but I just don't like feeling like I'm taking advantage of anybody. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said no originally. Not because I didn't need it, or not because I was arrogant and thought I could do it, right? Oh, another reason I felt you got mad at me, right? Here's another reason. Beyond just the editor stuff. I don't know if you remember, right? But a little bit before you left, right? I figured out how to relatively well kind of bootleg copy your intro creating style, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I figured out.
I was mad because you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made my own. Like I figured out how to do it, and the first intro I made was the Blue Skies intro. You know the current version I have now, right? That is a completely remastered version of the crappy one I had back in the day. But I had figured out, and the Blue Skies thing caught on so well, like everyone says it to this day. That's why Casper remastered it for my birthday. It was so popular. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it gets stuck in everyone's head. I'm like, dude, okay, ASM is mad because because maybe he figured out. And the only reason I stopped asking you to make my intros and I figured out how to do it myself? You want to know why? Because it goes back to the feel like I'm taking advantage. Like, oh, dude, I keep asking him to make my intros, and what is he getting out of it? I'm a jerk. I'm a freaking jerk. I gotta stop. I gotta figure out how to do it myself. So I sat down in Power Director, mobile. I made that Blue Skies intro on my phone. I didn't have a PC at the time, and I sat down and I made it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to bootleg Xi Jinping China style, copy his intro style, and then I did, and I never got as good, because, like, an example is Lemotiu's intro is fire. His intro is amazing, right?
I gotta redo that. I have to redo that.
And I'm like, I
like.
No, you got.
I made that way too fast.
I'm like,
I should have took more time on that.
I can't do it. I can't keep begging him to make my intros every once in a while. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to bootleg his style, and then I did, and it worked out insanely well for me, because then there was Blue Skies, and then after Blue Skies, it was it was the Sun, my original theme song. I brought that back, and then there was the It's So Cold. It's So Cold and Blue Skies got so popular. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, he's definitely mad. He's mad. I ripped off his style. I'm not asking him to make my intros anymore. He feels like, and I'm like, I'm torn between them. I'm like, okay, again, now I know, in hindsight being 2020, I know you weren't mad at me. It was more so just you being, kind of done with YouTube. Hindsight being 2020 now, but at the time I'm like, okay, no, he's mad. And I'm like, I want to ask him to be my editor, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it anymore. So listen, you don't understand. When you said yes right off the bat, like, I'm over here, like, my jaw, like, in real life, my jaw dropped, right? Like, it actually dropped, because I'm like, okay, this man's going to be like, Dude, I haven't talked to you three. I asked you 3 years ago to be your editor, and I haven't talked in your server and stuff since. You just randomly come
I
back and
felt
then you're
I
like,
felt like that's probably just like your anxiety getting to you though, because like that again, you said it yourself. That was 3 years ago. Hopefully, if I held a grudge for that long about that, like even if I was mad, I mean, you shouldn't even ask me to be my edit or be your editor because I'd be a total jerk.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm like, I can't prove. I never could prove it. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say screw it. I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Today's gonna be that day. And a fun fact: a few days before I actually asked you, right? I sent you a whole message paragraph asking you to do it, and then I got nervous at that night because I sent it at like what 1 a.m. And I went back before I went to bed. I deleted it. I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. I'm like, he's not online. I'm gonna send it now. And then I like I had turned my phone off and everything and went to bed. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and I'm like, oh heck no, I can't see. Yeah, that 3 a.m. like
Yeah.
that 3 a.m. realization or that some people get motivation, some get realization, some just think about stuff. And it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh freak, dude, he's gonna go crazy. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't just ask this man to be my editor for $0 after 3 years of inactivity altogether. And the thing is, like, you listen. I don't. The reason, like, that's the main reason. It's just I feel bad because I can't pay you, and I just don't have any. Like, I don't get paid on YouTube. You know, it's like my videos make zero, zip, zilch. So it wouldn't. Not only would I just be if I had it. Not only would I be losing it, right? Which not that it's not a worthwhile investment because it is, and like I said, at the point the channel actually becomes worth money, you're hired day one. You are that editor, right? Like if you take it, if you want to take that right then and there, it's yours, right? And I did say, and I'm like, and I almost got up the nerve to ask Casper, and I'm like, no, I'd say with myself, had I ever got the chance, because another reason I finally got up the nerve to ask you, right, was so I don't know if you know in the server, but there is Caden and Pandude, right? Oh, Caden and Pandude, they're in the server, and the two of them consistently. Pandude, you might remember him from way back in the day, right? But he was kind of like you. He kind of just dipped for 3 years and then came back randomly. But they ask me all the time to be my editor, and I'm like, I feel bad because I didn't want to say no, but I always told myself, I'm like, okay, I promised, because I did promise you. I said if I'm ever in the market for an editor, I will ask ASM first, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna do it, and I finally got up the nerve, and you said yes, and I'm surprised, and I'm like. I'm sitting here. I'm sending Laymo to you a DM because me and Laymo to you. Out of anybody I've met on YouTube, Laymo to you is probably the person I've talked to the most, right? And
Yeah.
I DM him. I'm like, dude, he said yes. He's like, no way, he said yes. And I'm like, yeah, he said yes, first try. And I'm like, really? We're like, really? I'm like, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Especially, and that's why I did put it the way I put it when I first said, I'm like, it's only Let's Plays. If you only want to, you can only do Let's Play. And you're like, no, I'll do more than Let's Plays. I'm like, no, dude, you only got to do Let's Plays. I'm like, because in reality, like, a part of me is like, man, I really wish he could just edit most of my videos for me. But another part of me is like, no, you're already taking it too far by asking this man. So just ask for Let's Plays and see where that goes, right? And you're like, no, I'll do more than Let's Plays. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, there's no way. And then another big fear I had, right? I'm like, I don't even necessarily know if you're still into editing. You know what I'm saying? Because as you don't do YouTube, well, now you're back to streaming, but as you stopped doing YouTube altogether, you weren't. Obviously, I didn't even know if you were still editing. Were you still editing during the time, or did you just like?
The first video I edited since like editing on my YouTube and stuff was that first video I edited for you, the Mystery Dungeon.
I'm like, okay, I don't even know if he's still. No way, you're lying. You're serious, right? You're not serious, are you?
Yeah, no, I hadn't edited anything since then. That's
Three-
probably like really a big reason why I said yes, because I like to edit, but I don't have anything to edit.
I'm like 3
Like,
years, 3 years, and I'm like, dude, there's no way you stop for 3 years and then you just come back and you're just like just as good as ever.
what was I gonna say? Oh, like, I think that's why I didn't like YouTube is because I only liked editing the video. I didn't like any of the other like process. I didn't like coming up with the idea. I didn't like getting the the recording, and I didn't like writing the script. So and then I tried not writing the script. And I didn't really like just talking into the microphone either.
See, and me, I don't like me personally. Like I don't obviously I don't write scripts either. Right? Well, I'm the one who told you not to write scripts because I don't write scripts. I kind of, at least personally, I believe I do have a sense of natural humor, right? So I can carry myself with my own humor, and like I have a short memory when it comes to what I'm talking about in the video. Like I'll rehearse it with myself. Like I do multiple takes on my videos before you get the final cut, right? Like if I mess up the intro or something, I'm restarting, right? And so I don't have scripts, but I do have point, and I'm like, okay, I just don't have the editing. Like I've spent 3 years trying my hardest to perfect editing, particularly cutting stuff out, and I just can't do it. Right? I don't have the eye for it. Right? And you do have the eye. That's why I think. That's why I think when you edit my videos, and that's why I think they all work. They've all worked so well together. Is because you've got the editing skill. You know what I'm saying? And the meme talents and the the cutting eye when it comes to stuff like that. And I've got the the idea making it because I have tons of ideas. Like, dude, I have a back catalog of videos I just haven't got around to making. Right? It's like I have a back catalog of videos that I want to get around making, and now I can make them because they're actually be funny. Like a couple bootleg corners, I've got an idea. Bootleg corners essentially. By the way, I have a question for you, right? Actually, how are you when it comes to what is your opinion on stuff like bootlegs and trash games and ROM hacks and stuff like that?
My opinion? Like, what do you mean opinion?
Like,
Elaborate.
what's your opinion on bootlegs? Do you find them interesting? Do you look into them, or is it just like not something you care about and you've never actually bothered to look into?
I don't care. Like I really don't care because well, not like I don't care. Like it's not interesting. Like if like someone were to upload a video about a topic of a game bootleg that I like, I'd watch it. But I myself don't like go out and look for
Yeah,
anything like
see,
that.
me personally, I have been that bootleg guy for years. That's what I like. So bootleg corner is like one of my favorite series to make. You know, obviously people like Sega Slayer complains, which I'm like, Sega Slayer 64 complains. The thing about it, what's really gonna work good for me and you especially is that you now that I have the ability to actually like if I'm talking about something, for example, right, I can just have you put a picture of it up on screen like that. I could do that before, but like I'm lazy. So like half the time I just wouldn't do it because number one, I didn't really want to go too deep into editing, and it's like now that I have you, you know, you can do that stuff for me. You know, it's like I want the quality over quantity. That's why immediately I'm like, okay, not only do I have to focus on your schedule, but I also want to drop the third video in between. Like if I do release a third, because obviously there are still videos I will like. If I want a third video out a week, there I could just record some crappy Sonic Advance Let's Play and freaking drop that myself. You know, I don't really need that. Doesn't really need any editing. But the good videos, it's the good videos. You know, the ones that people I want to watch that I want you to edit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can trust you. I can trust you when it comes to editing. You're top tier, and like I can't. And it's not even like again, it's not even me who just because I sound like a broken record, but it's not even just me who says it. You know, like I said, if you can get lame Otu. I didn't even do anything to you, man. If you can get lame Otu to watch my videos, then you know you're on to something. That's not an exaggeration. That's not a joke. Like if you can get him to watch my videos, you're on to something.
Woohoo.
And that's why this summer, like I don't know how your schedule's gonna look this summer, but this summer we're gonna have I got some good videos I plan to make. You know,
This
it's all
summer I'll be like more free than I am now.
it's
But
all
this
about.
summer I could do the 3 videos.
I was gonna ask you. Yeah, I was gonna see like during the summer, this summer, because see last year I had some. Last year I don't know. Well, obviously you weren't. Did you? Were you still watching my videos when you stopped or no? Don't be afraid. It's okay if you were. It's fine. I don't
No,
care.
I would tune in to like a random stream.
I know you would, but I'm like well last year's summer of Wario Land, right? I freaking it was bad. It wasn't bad because I loved it. It was fun. It's bad because it went way out of summer. Which okay, part of it was due to lots of it was due to something that I can't go into on stream or even off a stream with someone very close to me. Something not very fun happened to them, and so I had to stop freaking. I had to completely stop making content for a little while, and They're okay now. They're okay now. I promise you, they're fine now. But I had to stop making content for a while. And so the Summer of Wario Land, particularly because the Summer of Wario Land consists of me trying to let's play 3 Wario Land games, right? And last summer, Wario Land 3 was the one that went all the way. It started out in June, right? It started out in June, and then it went all the way to. I didn't finish it until guess when? Say yes.
Start of the new year.
Literally. Okay, so fun fact: I finished it December 25th of last year. Was when I finished. I had made the ending video way in November of last year, but due to the complications, I didn't get to upload it, and I had a couple more other videos I had to post before that, and so I didn't end up posting it. I was ready to post it at around Christmas, but I didn't. I decided might as well just wait for January 1st, and so I did just for the fun of it. But this year, I don't want that to happen because I am going to be let's playing 3 Wario Land games again this summer, right? But see, my plan was this, right? My plan was I can do instead of doing one at one time if you were free this summer, because I don't know. I'm like, okay, I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know if he has summer camps or anything he goes to, or like, you got to be considerate for people. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe do start two of the let's plays at one time, right? And try and that way to avoid having it carry over into summer, because this year it's Wario Land 4, right? It's Wario Land 4. It's Wario Land 4, Wario World, and Wario Land Shake It, right? So I was gonna start Wario Land. Wario Land 4 and Wario Land 4 and Wario World shouldn't be longer than 5 episodes apiece, arguably, because they're very short games and they. Hey, dude, come on, chill with that. It shouldn't be longer than 5 episodes apiece. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably the 2 videos a week will probably be all. But see, my problem is I don't want to just release Let's Play videos, right? Because I get that some people don't care about when you're doing a certain Let's Play, right? Certain people don't care about like what Let's Play it is, and certain people might just want certain videos instead. Dang, they actually killed me. Certain people, somebody might not care about an example where someone might care about Wario Land, right? Someone else might not, and they might just during that time only want to watch something like Sega Slayer Complains or something throughout the time. So it's like I don't know. We'll see how things go, but I definitely want to see if we can do 2 Let's Plays at one time at the beginning of the summer, because we're not going to start it until I was told not to start it until late June, so that's when we'll start it, because I did a poll by it. Whoa, dude, chill. You ain't gotta get that mad at me. Dude, I love the way the AI scream in this game when they get shot. Like, they scream. No, like, literally, they're like, he's like, ah, 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 ah. Like, you can really tell they're in pain.
I love the ragdoll engine for the Rockstar.
Yeah, I do. It's really fun. I don't know. I'm thinking about making amendments to Golden Rule as well. The Golden Rule is still in place. After all these years, it's still in place. It's been tweaked, but it's still in place. You know what I'm saying? It's like
recap me on the Golden Rule.
You don't remember the Golden Rule? All Sega video, nothing but Sega videos allowed on the Sega Slayer 64 channel.
What's Mystery Dungeon?
No, listen. But back then I made amendments for because 2 of my favorite video game series ever, along with Sega, is Wario Land and Mystery Dungeon. There's another online player up there doing something stupid. 2 of my favorite series ever is Wario Land and Mystery Dungeon. I made amendments for them, but I'm also another one of my favorite series is freaking Super Mario 64, and Adventure Time games. So I'm thinking about making another amendment to it just to see how it goes, But it's like, I do want to let you know, right? If you ever decide you're going YouTube full time again, let me know, and I will be glad to fire you. I don't mean that. I don't.
Fire me.
I don't mean like actually fire you. I don't mean actually fire you, but I mean like let you go, so you can focus on your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like if that's something you ever want to get back into, just let me know. Like I will let you go. I won't. I don't want to, like I said again, for free. Don't want to tie you down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was shooting at that guy. Hideout clear. I don't want to hold you down. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got your own stuff and. I'm not that guy. So if you want it, you like I said, if you ever want to walk away, do not hesitate to tell me. You're good. There'll be no bad blood between us or anything. I'm telling you, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but I do appreciate it. I do. Like you're really helping me out a lot, though. I can't underestimate it enough, and I just wanted to let you know how much praise you genuinely are getting as the editor. Like you're killing it. Like, dude, you don't understand how hyped I am, right? Like right now, I'm filled with so much excitement to watch the next episode of Mystery Touch. Like no, like I'm not even joking. Don't tell me anything either. I'm not even joking. I am excited. Like when I get to sit here. I'm like a kid in a candy store, right? Because it's like you turn my videos into something completely different, right? I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see what Sega Slayer is uploading today. And it's like, idiot, you are Sega Slayer. It's like what you're uploading, but I sit down and I'm hyped to sit down and watch it. Everything has been a success. Video views have stabilized because of you. Like they've stabilized. They got into because there was a time where my channel was getting pretty dang destroyed, right, in terms of the view counts, right? Because obviously now I have almost 2,000 subscribers, so there is a certain level of subs that views I should be getting on the video, or else it looks like I'm botting my account, right? And even Shark came to my account. He's like, dude, how do you have 2,000 subscribers? Are you botting your account? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I have all the proof that I got all these.
Where's he been, by the way? Like, where'd he go?
Oh, I banned him.
Oh, why'd you ban him?
Because he was Shark is a troll, right? He's a troll. I knew him before even YouTube. So he's someone I never knew him, but I used to play Minecraft with him on Nintendo Switch, and that's how I met him, right? And one day I got on, and he was like, oh yeah, me and him literally the same day we got on, I was telling him to go sub to my channel. He told me to go sub to his, and I did. And from then on, like beforehand, I never talked to him extensively. I just knew him from the game. Like he would be on the game, right? I'd never heard his voice. I never knew what he looks like or anything. And yeah, he Shark was a troll. Like he's a troll. He still is a troll, and he still does appear on streams from time to time, but he is a troll, and so I did ban him from the Discord server. But I mean, and I blocked him on Twitter. The dude's a troll, but he's still cool. He is still around. I do still drop by on his channel from time to time. He still does drop by on mine from time to time. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. It's like, yeah, but I'm like, dude, everybody, and I almost asked Jay about you. I think I did ask Jay about you one time, and I think, like, again, he told me it's like you guys didn't really talk anymore, so I didn't know, and I'm like, I just want everyone to stop begging me where you were. It's like, dude, listen, let me get this clear right now. Again, I should, while I have you here, while I have the chance, because don't worry, I'm going to end the stream soon. I know I'm going off. I'll end it at 10:30, it's 10:25. While I have you here, right, let me just get this across the board right now, right? If you stop doing YouTube, right, if you stop editing my videos, whatever it is, right, do not feel like you have to walk away from the server or anything, right? Like this isn't me saying like, oh, I'm forcing you to talk in the server, right? But don't trust me, regardless of if you make videos or if you don't, if you watch my videos, if you don't, if you're editing my videos, if you don't, it doesn't matter. Everyone in that server will always respect you, and everyone thinks you're awesome, right? So just never feel like you gotta just stop talking in the server just because you don't make videos or just because you don't edit my videos or whatever. Like, I'm telling you, dude. And no one cares. They just think you're all cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you're awesome, dude. Like, dude, just don't feel like you gotta. I just want to make that clear. Don't feel like anyone, like, even if you're like again, even if you're if you stop editing my videos at any time, don't feel like you can't promote your stuff in my server and like you're good. Like, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself to have made many friends online, right? But if out of all the people I've met online that I would consider partially my friends, I'd say you, Lamo to you, Casper, Midnight. Online friends. You get what I'm saying, right? Like online friends, you're like, yeah, you guys are the OGs. Like, you guys always got special status, regardless if you're making videos, regardless if you're watching my videos. Look, Lamoti hasn't watched my videos consistently in 3 years. Yet he's still here. He's still always here, and I still collab with this man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. The main point I'm getting across here is you're good. You're good. That way it's on record, on stream. Everyone knows you're good. Regardless of what you're doing, don't feel like you can't talk anymore. you're good, right? You're chill. Heck, man, Jay's still in the server. Jay's still in the server, and he's the most anti Sega fan there is. He's the most. He doesn't watch anymore, but he's still there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, the server dying is my fault though. I admit that. I never will not admit that. Right, the server dying in general is my fault because you remember when you first joined, it was active, right? It was active back there. The reason it stopped being active is because, well, I stopped engaging in it, right? And so, like, part of the excuse for why I wanted a manager, particularly you, right? What's funny is you kind of hindered me a little bit. This is funny, right? Because so the main reason I got a manager, right, was because at the time, okay, I didn't have time to obviously at the time, especially during 2020. You remember I was on the streak, right? I was on the. By the way, I did complete it. You were gone by the time I did, but I did complete it. I was on the the upload every day for 1 year. I was on that, and so I didn't have time really trying to get videos out every day. Like you of all people will know, there were some close calls back in the day, right? Like I got a video out at one time at 11:59, I believe, or like it was just enough for it to say it came out on the day it was supposed to come out, right? No, it was like 11:52 or something. Like there was some close calls, so I barely had time. So I didn't have time to consistently manage a server, right? As well as trying to, like, and then Jay wasn't helping me. he was like, oh yeah, start a Twitch, right? I have never streamed on that Twitch ever. It's there. I've never once touched it. I don't even watch Twitch, so the Twitch account is just there, right? Then he's like, oh, get a Twitter. So I get a Twitter account, right? And I am more active on Twitter nowadays, right? But I randomly, I'm rarely even active on there. I come on there every day for one purpose, right? Ask Sega to follow me. What was today? Day 94 of me asking Sega to follow me. That's like literally the extent of my I mean, I have 110 followers, but I don't really. No, I don't do too much on Twitter. The Twitter, he was like, "Oh, promote yourself on Twitter." Twitter, that didn't really work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I didn't really put too much into it, but he kept telling me to make more and more accounts, do this and do that and do this and do that, and I'm like, dude, it's hard enough, you know. And even I thought after the streak was over, I would things would get easier, but they never did because, you know, here I am trying to record videos, edit videos, right? I'm trying to record videos, edit videos, make thumbnails for videos, trying to keep up with a 3 video week schedule, stream every week, right? It used to be Saturdays and Sundays now. I'm trying to stream every week, do Let's Plays, and then I'm focusing on real life stuff at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's tough, you know? It's like, I don't just sit here and do this all day. I have real life stuff I gotta do, you know, and it's like I'm trying to focus on all of it, but I don't want my channel to die, and that's one of the main reasons I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna have to bite my pride, and I'm gonna ask someone that'd be my editor, and it was always gonna be you or Casper, and I was like, okay, well, if ASM says no, I'll ask Casper, but you said yes, and here we are now, and it has genuinely helped me because. It has generally helped me though, because I've had more free time I have more time to work on other videos, right? Like, I've got other videos in the work. Like I wouldn't have had to had Blake came to me, right? Because again, he's a famous Super Mario 64 developer. People know him, right? In the Super Mario 64 community. And had he came to me before I was like, hey, you want to beta test my new version of Sonic and Super Mario 64? Because I did a Sonic and Super Mario 64 Let's Play, and had he came to me and like, and despite the fact that like I know it will help my channel out in some form or fashion, right? I probably would have had to turn him down just because I don't have time. But now that I have an editor and I don't have to worry about editing as much as I used to, I have the flexibility to kind of make more stuff. Plus, I just have the ability to make stuff cooler than what I did before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all about balancing and managing stuff. You know, and it's like I got it down, and that's like now Casper is the editor. Also, by the way, right? This is actually a funny story, right? It took a while for me to come to you and say, hey, I'm ready to replace you as manager, right? Because I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, okay,
I hadn't done
what?
anything in the server. I
No,
can
I'm like,
completely understand.
yeah, I'm like, okay, if this man is mad at me and I go and tell him I'm taking his manager position away, it's like, oh, dude, because I had wanted to give it for Casper. Like Casper, he was doing stuff in the server even as not being manager, right? Casper is probably the most active person in the server, right? And I'm still surprised because when he first found my channel, not only was he bigger than me, but you know he gets thousands of views. Like I'm talking 24,000 views on lots of his videos and things like that, right? And at the time he had more subs than I did and everything. Now I have more subs than him, but he had more than I did. And he's a game developer, and I'm like, why is this dude putting so much time into my channel? Why is he genuinely a fan of me? And I still can't comprehend it to this day. But like he was pretty helping out the server. I'm like, I wish I could make him manager, but I'm like, how do I take it away from ASM without seeming like a jerk, right? Or even more of a jerk, right? I'm like, how do I do this? How do I go about this? And eventually, I just had to bite my tongue. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to say it. I'm like, ASM, I gotta. You done a good job. You did a good job. And I'm like, I gotta, but I gotta. You know, because it was supposed to go.
I don't even remember what I really did as manager.
Uh, well, I don't know. You had plans, but you kind of left before you had a chance to enact any of them, right? It's like
Yeah.
It's like the only reason, like again, Casper has really been doing a good job. He's been marketing the server and a bunch of other servers. That's how we've been getting a good amount of new members lately, and he's been on it though. He completely revamped the rules and it's like but I was like, oh dude, it's gonna take me a while to take this because it was supposed to go on a yearly rotation, but you had stopped appearing, and I'm like, okay, well I don't know what I'm gonna do. How am I gonna get? Because I didn't want to be a jerk, right? I didn't want to be more of a jerk than I thought I already was being to you, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out. And eventually, I did. I did eventually get around to it, and I'm like, I just had. Eventually, it came time because it's like everyone's asking me, oh, can I be manager? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? And you know, I'm also a very like I'm very another reason I also said no about my about you being my editor is the same reason I said no about a lot of people being my thumbnail artists and things like that, right? I am. What is this?
Oh wait, give me 1 second. I need to be right back. Let you continue.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna end the stream soon enough. Anyway, I've just been going on for a while anyway. Dang, I often forget about this part of Blackwater. It's just here. No one like I never go over here. Got the Imperial Theater right there, and so that's the old theater. This is the new one, right? Yeah, this is the new Blackwater Theater. I hate that you can't get inside the theater on Red Dead Online. It's just so dumb. It's just such a dumb thing. Like, why can't we go inside the theater like they can? Oh, Timothy, you're back. Hey, dude. Yeah, after I finished talking to ASM about a few things, we're gonna end the stream, okay? I know it's been going on a little while, but it's a beautiful day, a beautiful night here in Blackwater. Whoa, you just said it wasn't even worth it. Yeah, yeah, like the thing is, it's like it was getting to a point now where it's like not only is my subscriber count growing, but also my you know the Discord server, and people were I was talking about why I was hesitant for some. A big reason I said no about you being my editor. A big reason I said no about you know a bunch of people asking me to be my thumbnail artist or be this and that, because you know I do get a lot of offers to do this and that for me, right? And another big reason I don't know about you, but back in 2016, right? Back in 2016, I just turned 13, right? So it's like, um, Leafy is here was just popping off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I used to watch Leafy. I'm not afraid to admit it. When he first dropped on the scene, I used to watch the commentary channels, and I used to follow the channel. I don't watch YouTube drama stuff anymore, but back then, I was Killer Keemstar. I was making fun of Keemstar, but I was watching stuff like that back in the day, right? You turn 13, you think you're edgy, and that's what you start doing. And my point here is, as I got older, I began to learn the YouTube landscape, and when I finally did get into YouTube, the biggest thing I was afraid of is how can I avoid controversy, right? Right? You see what I'm saying, right? And this is like no offense to you, because obviously I know you'd never do this, but like how like if I make a deal with someone, I'll say, okay, well, hey, how about I can't pay you right now because my channel is not making money, but how about me and you make a work out a deal for both ways promotion, right? You do this, you get promoted by me. I'm a bigger YouTuber. I can help you grow your following. Blah 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 blah. Stuff like that, right? Now I feel like it's a fine deal, at least until you start making money, right? Like, but the fear comes in when you're sitting here and you're like out of nowhere, out of nowhere your channel randomly explodes, or out of nowhere you freaking or I don't know, maybe you and that person at some point you aren't on the best terms or something, and then out of nowhere, next thing you know, I don't know if you remember, but there was this guy with Leafy, right? The controversy with Leafy. You probably don't remember, but he had made a couple thumbnails for Leafy, right? And how it apparently went was what basically, and to put it in simple terms, right? Here's what I believe happened. What I believe happened was that Leafy and him agreed that he would do the thumbnails for free because he just liked Leafy's channel, right? And he turned around and made an entire exposed video on Leafy saying, okay, no, you told me you'd pay me $50 per thumbnail, blah, 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 blah. And there was this back and forth war until Leafy eventually showed DMs and screenshots agreeing that they said. But it's like, I don't want that to happen. And again, I know you're not going to do anything like that, right? Like, I completely know you're good, right? But your average Joe looking to get a little more fame on YouTube or, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just want to avoid that. I want to avoid controversy on YouTube before it starts. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is, and it's like, no, that's why like nowadays I know you're chill, Sim. You're not gonna do that to me, right? Like that's why I've always assured you that in the opportunity this channel this channel does get to the point where I can afford to actually hire an editor full time. Like you got the job if you want it, right? I've always you got the job. But like you're a random person. Like an example is Caden. Caden, he wanted to be my editor, but he kept asking me to be my editor, right? And I said no. I'm like, the dude's 13, right? He's 13, right? No, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying he can't edit because he's 13. That's not what I'm about to say, right? What I'm about to say is he's 13. He sees somebody with with almost 2,000 subscribers, right? What does that signal to you, right? That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's cool, but you don't necessarily know what you're agreeing to, right? You know what I'm saying? And then in the future,
You don't comprehend it because you're too young.
yeah, you just think you're helping out someone who's a bigger YouTuber, and that's cool. But when you get older, and then you actually sit down and think about it, you're like, this guy had me doing videos for him, editing videos for him when I was 13 for free, and I didn't get nothing but promotion off of it. And now I'm looking at him, he's kind of big. I kind of feel like I'm mad about that. Once you actually like, you're not old enough to think about it, right? You get what I'm saying? You don't like you think I'm one of them. I was one of those kids. You know what I'm saying? I used to think YouTubers were cool and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like obviously I'm not. Obviously, Asim, you understand that. Like I can't actually pay you. Like I can't do it, right?
Yeah.
But
Even if in the future, you started getting money, and if you were only like, uh, I would probably still just do it either for free, and if the video was like really long, then maybe I'd ask for payment. Like that would probably be the most
no,
I'd
but
do
I'd
even if you
still
start
I'd
making
still
money.
do it for like I'd eventually pay you once I get made enough. But the point I'm making here is just like I can't like right now I want to avoid that future controversy coming from anybody, and that's not saying necessarily attacking anybody, saying anybody would do anything, but you just never know with the internet. There's this thing, right? I don't know if you heard of it. There's this thing. It's called clout chasers.
Yeah.
You gotta. The internet nowadays is like pins and needles. You gotta watch where you step. I'm gonna go ahead and get on into the stream here because I've been talking people to death. But you gotta. It's like pins and needles. You gotta maneuver. It's like a game of mojang. It's like a game of chess. You gotta maneuver where you freaking where you step. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I wanna. I want to keep it clean. I want my YouTube channel to be, a fun environment. I want a fun community for anybody who, is just down looking to have some fun. All that good stuff, right? I just want to,
Yeah.
I want to keep it cool. I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it entertaining, and that's why, I just make sure. I make sure, when I came to you, I'm like, okay, let me make sure all the terms are like they're all ironed out. Like, okay, this is that. If you want to walk away, you can. If you don't, it's all cool. I don't care. It's cool. I try to keep it cool just for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it nice and cool. Yeah, but well, I'm gonna go ahead and get on in this stream. Thank you for joining me today, Sam. Really appreciate it, man.
No problem.
It's fun having you in the stream. Fun having her. I screwed everyone because I said one, but I couldn't do it at one because I had something to do. Like it was.
I couldn't either.
It,
I thought my friends didn't give me a time, and I immediately left. Like right at that time, I was like, "Oh dang!" And I don't have Discord on my phone, and I was like, "Oh, I need to text Slayer."
no, because I'm like, oh, dude, I screwed ASM up. I'm like, I saw you were online. I saw you online. I'm like, oh, dude, he's waiting for me. Him and Casper was waiting in the VC. And I gotta apologize. It's like, because I told everyone, like, literally as soon as I got up, I'm like, oh yeah, good. I said something like, good morning Vietnam, and all stuff. And I'm like, what did I say? I said.
You were talking about you're like the Good Morning Vietnam thing.
I'm like, good morning Vietnam. Yeah, I'm like, good morning, Vietnam. I hope you all have an awesome day. Blah, 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 blah. Sunday Funday is coming today. Blah, 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 blah. 1 o'clock, be there. If you're not there, you're square or something like that. and here I was, 1 o'clock comes. I can't do it because I gotta go somewhere. And I'm like, I don't know. Why did speedrun open up? And I'm like, oh, freak. I don't know what to do. And so I just panicked and didn't say anything. I just dipped, and so when I came back, Casper was like, I guess there's no Sunday Funday. I'm like, dude, and I'm looking like, dude, I wasn't here, and I'm looking because I have it on my phone. I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, dude, Casper's been sitting in the VC for an hour. What is he doing? I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta say something. I've got no choice. I gotta say something because. Life's unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen. And so you set a time, and I had to stream today. There was no choice. I'm not miss. Like I've been on a Sunday Funday streak. Like the streak, I can't miss it. I can't.
Can't mess up the streak.
I've been on the everyday Sunday Funday streak for the longest of time. Yeah, but I'm gonna stop beating your ears up, ASM. If the mystery dungeon video is done, just go ahead and send it to me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream in the meantime.